Hello everyone! Welcome to Dungeon Brawl. It's been literally a month since you guys have last seen me hosting this, so welcome. I hope you guys are ready for a party full of intrigue, a little bit of a heist, some thievery, and some sentient plant life. But first and foremost, remember, as per usual, go follow us on all the social medias, the Twitter, the Instagram, the TikToks, the other stuff. I'm certain we have other stuff. We have a Discord server. Go join that. Remember, we have our art stream tomorrow at 4 p.m. Chris is not on camera right now, but you can go see Chris's art, I guess. Not his actual
I thought we were
face.
painting tomorrow.
Are you painting tomorrow? I don't
Are
know
my
what
weeks
you guys are
backward?
doing sometimes.
Pretty sure it's painting.
Well, come see Chris and Wheeler paint some minis. As per usual, we have Over the Kale Jaw Peaks on Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Saturday we do not have Dungeon Brawl because it is today. So, take a Saturday off. Have a good time, you know? So, let's dive right into it. Let me bring up my notes so I know what I'm saying, because I have notes this time. I thought ahead. Wow. Well, my friends, you are all in the Duchy of Anasire of the the Kingdom of Sarlai, specifically in the capital city of Norline. You've all responded via various forms of communication to a job being put forward involving stealing something of sentimental value from someone. You all begin making your way through Norline, finding your way to a small manor household off on the outskirts of the city. You all make your way. One of you arrives first, I'm sure. Let's go with Calgum. You arrive to the manor first. You are escorted in by the servants into a small waiting room. Nicely decorated with a few couches, a fireplace, some portraits hung up. Things like swords, hunting trophies, and etc. hung on the walls. As you enter this small waiting room, why don't you describe to us what you look like?
Sure. Calgum is... They go by Cal, first of all. They will punch you in the face if you call them Calgum. I would like everyone to know that their last name is Boondiggles. They're pretty tall for a gnome, which puts them just under 3 feet. With short blonde hair that goes to about here, piercing blue eyes, couple small scars here and there, permanent scowl on their face. They're dressed in, like, I would put it the best way is they look like they're like a fucking hard-boiled PI that has literally only ever drank coffee and whiskey, and they just look very tired.
All right.
Juno Steele who?
Not Juno Steele, excuse me.
No, short Juno Steel.
Yes, see, you can't mix
Excuse me,
those up.
Juno Steele is a short king. Get out of here with that
Yes,
slander.
you're even shorter version of him, though. Anyways, as you arrive in, find yourself a comfortable seat somewhere, probably. I imagine you don't want to sit standing for a bit.
No, they're standing. They do
just
not
go
sit.
just go stand in the corner, okay.
They do a lot of pacing.
Alright. Eventually, followed by another set of light footsteps, the door swings back open. And in walks our favorite little tiefling. If Althea, you'd like to describe yourself.
You see, a gorgeous, pink tiefling, with like pink violet, flowing like long hair, and horns that swell from back here to forward, covered in jewelry. Her eyes are all pink, and she's wearing a flowing flowing white dress with a black shawl. And she stands about 5'5". And yeah, that's it. I'm bad at this.
Well, you walk in seeing Cal pacing about through this small seating area.
They just do a little and continue pacing.
Gives a little nod and just walks away.
As this quiet exchange happens, you just hear suddenly heavy footfalls of another servant guides in a very large half-orc. If you'd like to introduce yourself, Tupperware.
Sure, I would love to. So it's also Tupperware, thank you. They are fairly large. They've got this like soft greenish skin tone. Their features are very soft compared to other half-orcs you might see around. It's very clear that the other part of the lineage is something else that's just not very like common. They've got long pointy ears. They've got these nice like hazel eyes, armor, very stocky, well built, and I think they've got a great axe that's just sitting on their back, kind of like out of sight, kind of like trying to hide it, but very much not hiding it at all. Oh yes, I see. I'm so glad I'm not the first person here. Thank you for your service. I've got it from here. I'm saying to the...
The servant just kind of looks up, just like, all right. I'll be... If you need anything, just let me know. And just kind of backs out hurriedly from the room. All are just so friendly to each other.
Mm-mm.
We need to start having a rule of like only one character is allowed to be like really mean per party.
I warned you.
The shitty thing is that my computer's making a lot of terrible noises, so I'm trying not to play a talkative character tonight.
I can talk. I was talking. I said, I'm so glad I'm not the only one here, and then nobody responded to me.
I haven't been introduced yet. What the fuck would I say?
Shut up, Chris. After about a few seconds, one final servant brings around another individual. If you'd like to describe yourself. I don't know how to pronounce your name, honestly.
JD, or Jaidi, but saying it quickly because we're white. You can just say JD. Is a around like 5'8", 5'9", ruddy-skinned, half-elf looking figure, masculine, wearing a no real armor, but like sort of fancy-ish looking, like maroon gold trimmed doublet with like some long coattail things coming off the back end, and the only real like noticeable equipment apart from like a small like dagger on the hip is what looks like two little like box pouches on one on either hip. Probably like tarot card sized like boxes. Brown hair, bright eyes, shoots finger guns at everyone once.
Chris, are you playing me?
In real life, yes. You said we were almost switched, and we really are.
One day we're just gonna make a bunch of D&D characters for each other, but everyone has to play someone else.
Oh,
Oh heck.
That can't go wrong at all. What are you talking about?
that's where I make someone multi-classed as possible, useless, but with every ability that they can get their hands on.
Skill monkeys. Alright, as the four of you enter this room, kind of all looking at each other, not a single soul speaking, short of Tupperware. A
She's
door
looking
on
at her
the
nails.
What? Oh,
Looking at her nails.
lovely.
The door to the seating area kind of swings open, and in walks a tall, not like super tall, but relatively tall and well built half orc in what you guys know as naval captain's garb. Got a sword at his belt, and he kind of looks around at all of you. Alright, this is an interesting group that responded to my call. So, what are all your names?
I am a Tupperware.
Nice to meet you.
You may call me Althea.
Alright. Nice to meet you, Althea. Looks down at Cal.
Cal. Boondiggles, nice to meet you.
You see him just kind of like blink for a second at the name. Alright, nice to meet you as well. And what about you, my friend?
Nice, JD, at your service.
Wonderful. Nice to meet you all. Very talkative bunch, aren't you?
Oh yes, I do like to talk. See, I like to hear the sound of my own voice.
Sometimes that's all you've got. Anyways, you're gonna listen to the sound of my voice for a minute now.
Oh, joy.
Just kind of looks over at Althea.
I'm sorry.
If you don't want the money, then you can...
Oh, I would gladly take the money. No,
Oh.
I am fine. Right here, thank you.
Wonderful. Anyways, let's see. What I brought all of you here to do... There's little vibrations when I speak.
I have like a really hard time concentrating on your voice right now because of the sound.
Yeah, it's like it's just static noise.
Try something. Check. 1, 2. Hello.
Still
Better?
staticky.
Yeah,
No.
so staticky.
I mean, how would it be one of our streams without audio issues?
This is a constant. This is all we have.
Hey, yesterday we didn't have any, I don't think.
Debatably.
I mean, I couldn't hear it.
We just had other issues, like me forgetting to turn off the stream at the end of the night. Fun fact, that's a 40 gigabyte video file right there.
No.
Yes, that's incredible. Oh man, I'm so sorry.
Anyways, is it slightly better now?
Nope.
No? If
I mean, not really, but it'll work, I guess.
Hello. Uh-oh.
No, that's actually a lot better.
It is, yeah,
That
better.
you saying hello again, over and over again, it wasn't happening anymore.
Wonderful. Amazing. Everyone wants to hear my voice, clearly. Anyways, Half-Orc Man kind of looks all over all of you. Well, for your information, I'm Captain Erwin Halavon. of the Royal Starline Navy. I've got a bit of a problem that I want you all to solve for me. Because, let's say some nefarious means were used to steal something of mine. So, I think it's only fitting that some nefarious means stole it back from me. So,
When he says that something got stolen from him that is like his personal belongings, is he like telling the truth, or is he trying to get us to steal something that isn't his?
roll an insight check.
18.
18. He seems on level about it. He seems pretty annoyed, more or less, kind of. He's continuing on. One of the local ladies, Eloise Arafel, she hired someone at some point to steal something of personal value from me and my wife. So, there's a simple solution for that. I want you all to steal it back. And luckily for you, despite the normal security, there happens to be a party going on at their manor. So, we have happened to procure you some invitations, enough for the four of you. And I would like you to go there, find out where it's hidden. Most likely, I believe it'll be in the shed. Well, shed. It's a whole barn where she keeps her collections in the back of the estate. However, you're going to need to procure some way to get in. And, of course, get there, sneak in and steal it and get out without being noticed. Does that sound simple enough?
Quite. Are you going to tell us what the item is?
There is a small wooden box. It is locked and it has my family's crest on it. And he points over to the fireplace where you see a blue and gold crest with a ship emblazoned on it. Find that box and you will have found my belongings.
You said belongings. Is it just the box, or is there more than just the box? And also,
There's
how
something
big?
inside of the box.
I mean, like, how big's the box, man? Like, can I, like, stick it in my back pocket, or am I talking, like, my size?
If I remember correctly from those who are intent on delivering it to me, it is 1.5 feet by 1 foot by 1 foot, I believe.
So once we find it, how are we going to get it out?
That is perfectly up for you to figure out. I don't know what your talents are.
Lovely.
Secondary question for you. What the fuck's in the box?
A personal possession of me and my wife's.
We're just gonna continue to stare at him until he tells me. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna be like, that's not enough. Like, if it's something that's gonna blow up in my face, I would like to know ahead of time.
He just kind of like stares back at you with this very firm expression, kind of the like a ship captain used to dealing with a bunch of rowdy crew members kind of thing. And he's just, if it makes you feel any better, it's not dangerous. It is not going to do anything other than be a box and exist.
How heavy is this?
Probably under 10, maybe 15 pounds max. Mostly the box weight, I think.
What kind of party is it? It's like a swingers party or some shit. Like, what are we talking?
No, God. Do you think anything like that will be happening in Starlight without some attention to it? Well, not to say that some people don't. Some of the other duchies are very interesting folk. But it's a masquerade ball. So none of you even have to have your faces exposed.
I do quite.
JD chuckles a little bit.
I do quite like my face. I should be
Oh.
ashamed to hide it.
Well, if you want to try and get in without a mask on, you certainly can, though they might give
No,
you a few
it's
strange
it's
looks.
fine. I have quite the mask in mind.
Will you provide the mask?
Yes, I have a small collection that are available to you.
What will the payments be?
For the sum total of it, probably going to be around 1,000 gold for this.
Are you talking each or am I
Sum
splitting?
total. So, yeah, split amongst what I would assume be the four of you would be 250 gold apiece. Minus whatever, if you need to purchase supplies, outfits, costs, whatever, we'll just calculate that into the sum.
I'm sorry. I mean, you need to give us an expense. Like, if we're going to a masquerade ball, I'm sorry, I don't own a suit, and like, I'm gonna have to put that in the expenses.
He just kind of looks at you for a second, like, how much fucking paperwork is there? There's a clothier down the road, knows me personally. If you go to him and ask for an outfit, he'll get you situated, and we'll have it all indebted to my accounts.
All I ask, man, thank you.
So, any more questions? Any more information you all need?
How much time do we have to prepare? When's this shindig?
Well, the gala is this evening. Given that it is relatively early morning, you have the day to prepare. Trust me, my clothier works fast.
Oh
Once
no.
we do the job, oh sorry.
No, you go.
Once we do the job, do we report to you?
I would prefer that, unless you want to try and abscond with it. I will.
Well, maybe if you told us what was in the box.
Nothing of value to you.
Kind of chuckles and looks back at her nails.
Well, if there's nothing else you all need, you can look in that chest over there in the corner. Masks will be there ready for you for the evening, as well as your invitations. And with that, if you have nothing else, I need to get back to my business for the day. So, good luck, farewell. He kind of straightens up, tips his hat at you guys, and walks out.
All right. I guess it's time. Let's go look at what we've got.
Go kick open the chest.
Real cool jukebox style, don't even look at it, just in the chest there's tied with ribbons at the top of the lid, more or less, are 4 small scrolls of paper. And in it there is a bear mask, a stag mask, a what's the word? A raven.
Grease is the word.
Huh?
I was just making a joke about grease is the word. It's fine. Deep cut disco, that's all I'm here for.
but they're so stag, a bear, a blue jay, and a dog mask, I believe, and a cat. Yeah.
How cool is the bear mask?
Pretty cool. It's not like an extravagant work of art by any means, but it's a nice carved wooden mask with some paint on it.
What would you say the other two were?
There's like 7.
There's 5.
Oh,
What was the last two you said?
I lost count.
Yeah.
I believe I said a blue jay and a cat.
Taking that one. Blue Jay.
Stag, a bear, a dog, a blue jay, and a cat.
I take bear.
What?
I take the bear.
Oh, okay.
I think this one's just too on the nose just to pass up on.
Does the stag have horns?
Yeah, they're not like extravagant, but they're kind of like a little, probably like 8 inches long, kind of curving backwards.
I think it would clash with her horns.
Double horns.
I don't think so.
Horny.
No. I refuse. She picks up the cat one.
Okay.
I'll grab the bird one.
I think the
thought,
blue jay one was already taken.
Yeah, JD
Oh,
took the blue jay.
Oh, I didn't realize that JD took it. I truly did not pick up on which one they grabbed. I'm sorry. I will take the dog, I guess.
It's kind of a Doberman like design.
Okay.
All right. Now should we
Oh.
have your masks?
Hand out the invitations as well. So
I
everyone-
put on the mask already. Am I a cute bear? Do I look good?
Do any of you also need outfits, or is it just me that's like bad at social things and doesn't get invited to them?
You can see that my armor is actually gleaming. It has no scratches on it, and it looks beautiful.
You're wearing armor?
I am wearing armor.
So does Althea's.
I have a breastplate.
I forgot to say because I'm really bad at describing my character. She's with her on top of her dress. She's wearing a breast like some armor. Absolutely terrible.
Oh, I have no armor.
Red.
I'm wearing armor. It's just like under like 6 layers of other things.
No, I probably made a really stupid choice by not wearing any armor, but I'm not really good at that sort of thing.
If we do our job right, we won't need any.
Yeah, my AC is a 9. I just want y'all to know that.
Oh my
Mage armor?
god.
Nope.
That single digit AC though.
Oh my gosh. I am looking at your page right now. It is terrifying.
I didn't even take mage armor.
I like the pink
No.
though. That's cute.
The only spells that I picked for my spell book to begin with, because I mean I don't have a chance to re-prepare my spells, but like I only picked illusion spells.
My gosh, you did.
Oh, God.
I think, except maybe for one cantrip.
Okay, good to know.
You go down very fast. New
Enjoy.
squishy.
He was
I just don't plan on attracting much attention to myself.
If we fight, you're gonna stay in the back.
That is fair. That is fair. Yes.
What is happening with my accent?
I don't know. I can't help mine either. It's like it's like going all over the place.
Who needs something?
I just learned this accent today. Give me a break, guys.
Anyways, let's go get clothing.
Yeah, I won't lie. Some of your sense of fashion is a bit dreadful.
Are you talking about me? I have shiny.
Oh, never.
Shiny.
Never, no, certainly not.
All right.
Well, I know you're
These are
definitely
not
not
cosmetics.
talking about me.
Maybe new undershirt. I might need.
JD winks and his eyes change color.
Oh,
His eyes are blue now.
Oh shit! Wait. Maybe I'm stupid.
Maybe, just maybe. All right. After getting directions from one of the servants as you leave the estate, you guys make your way into the city a little bit and eventually find yourselves a small clothier's shop where you run into a fairly tall but extremely gaunt elven man with his hair tied back, just rich brown hair tied back in a braid. As you guys all enter, he kind of turns to you, he's like, "How may I help you?" "Oh, hello, you are quite the interesting lot. What are you here for?"
We were sent by what was that guy's name again?
I have key in mind. I know what his name is. Shane, tell me what his name is.
Are two people that just claim they're like, we're really good note takers.
I
Do not take notes for Dungeon Brawl.
I actually do have notes, but I did not write that dude's name down. It went too quick.
I'm taking notes for the heist itself, but I'm not taking notes about him.
What's his name? I remember it. I have key in mind. I remember this.
Captain Erwin Hallavorn.
Did I hear from Irvin? Captain Irvin.
So I believe he said someone's going to be coming down here to get some clothes for the gala tonight. All right. I have lots of work cut out for me, apparently. What can I do for you? What would you like? Who needs new clothing? All right.
from what I've heard, he will be paying for all of it, so we all are getting new clothing.
All right.
Yes, I might like new undershirt. Maybe a cape.
That can certainly be arranged.
I think more than an undershirt there.
Yes,
How
Excuse
do you
me?
not walk you around this?
I also walk away and I just start looking for the dresses.
I'm just gonna start muttering to myself about how I don't think I look so bad, and I'm like looking down and realizing that I probably have the muddiest shoes in the world on my feet.
The elf just kind of comes up and just kind of pats you on the shoulders, like, "We'll get you sorted out. Don't worry. I've got something in mind, I think." And for the next hour or so, takes your measurements, kind of lets you pick between different outfits, whatever you guys really want. I'm not going to prescribe to you what clothes you have to order from this man. And over the course of the next few hours, he will make whatever you guys desire. So what would you like to wear to the party?
He said he'd pay for all of it, right? Like if we needed clothes.
Yeah.
Just get the most expensive stuff, make him pay for it.
It's an interesting way to treat this employer of yours.
He wouldn't tell me what was in the box.
That's true. That is true.
He's the one holding your payment, so if you want to go hog wild with his money, then...
I want a cloak. Something to kind of conceal that I'm wearing my breastplate still. My breastplate's like just like a simple, like shiny metallic, I guess. And then new shoes, new Maybe my cloak can have some sort of like something here fancy to match the bear mask. I don't know.
Something there.
I mean, like the cloak could kind of like attach in the front, you know?
I like it.
I don't know. I'm not good with
That
clothing, all right? I don't do clothes.
Oh, like a brooch.
Yes,
or
maybe.
something.
Something like that.
Cal just gets the most simple tucks that'll hide their armor possible. They like also request a ribbon so they can put their hair up so it's out of their face that like matches. And like a nice pair of shoes. It's like, well, they got our dirty work boots and like that's not gonna fly here.
I'll ask for a ribbon so I can retie my hair.
I also like specifically like I have one of my items is a cloak of elven kind, so like I'm like, okay, like it has to integrate with this cloak because I need it to do the work that we're here to do, like, well, not work, like I don't, it just is always on me, you know. And like, actually no, I don't get new boots because I got slippers of
You can have them cleaned though. You can have them cleaned.
and get them all shined up because they're definitely
Yeah.
not slippers. I hate the fact that the slippers
It's
spider
definitely
climb.
a 10-year-old with a really strong Boston accent. But we'll just get you right suited up to sit here, and I'll give you. It's not Boston, but you know, whatever. Fuck it. 10-year-old who's just shining your shoes. Boston.
Hey,
Go pack
Boston.
the car in the car park.
All right.
Mm.
What about you two? What are you dressing for?
This. Yeah, dress exactly. This might be a strange request, but if you need help imagining how it would work, I can draw up a blueprint for you. So I'm thinking, right, like this, side length, like tunicky overcoat. But here's the kicker: it's got to be reversible into an evening gown. You know, like ankle length and evening gown. Like, you know, real theatrical, fucking quick change. It's very important.
Certain we can work something else for you.
I can't just wear one thing throughout the night.
Of course.
Yeah, I've got an extra 10 gold I can throw you if it helps you work quicker.
Certainly, sir. And Kaylee?
And I'll lean in and whisper, with a bit less masculine voice. It's not always, sir, but thank you.
She was very stubborn about it. She went and looked. She didn't really want help. But if she found like a nice, like elegant like ball gown, but it doesn't like at the skirt, it doesn't poof out. It kind of like a sleek bell, kind of. If that makes sense. Lots of lace, and different like sparkles on it and stuff like that. And she something that she can easily go and put like her breastplate on over without it looking like weird, because her breastplate is like silver, so it fades really nice into the white. And then a nice like cloak shawl kind of that's like see-through, that's like white and then fades to black on the end. And then she also if they have like kind of like beads or something like that she can braid in her hair, that's like kind of like crystals and stuff like that.
All right.
If that makes sense.
Sure.
Okay, cool.
With the instructions and the basic clothing he provided, he sets to work getting all the stuff tailored to your proportions and kind of getting everything ready. As you're all waiting for him, a younger lad with kind of this short ginger hair comes running up, kind of enters into the shop and looks at you guys. Oh, I'm sorry. The captain wanted me to deliver a message for you. He forgot to tell you something on the way out. There is a friend of ours going to the event that might be of interest for you to talk to. They will be wearing silvery hair. They got a hawk mask on. That was really about all the instruction that he gave me. I'm quite sorry, but he said that they'll have information for you.
The fuck's the captain's name again? Captain what?
Erwin.
Erwin. It's Erwin Dundee.
Erwin, what's the last name?
Halivorn.
Thank you. Sorry, I was like, oh, that'll never come up again. I don't have to write that down, then it will come
Came
up
up
again.
like 3 times, so yep.
Captain Irwin, what? I'm writing notes. Kinda.
Halivorn.
I can't even remember it. I'm the one with keen mind.
I'm not good with names.
Neither am I. I would like to go get haircut. While we wait.
Okay.
I can get your hair for free.
I'm good, thanks. I'm
Oh,
just,
we just lost Chris.
I've got side cut. Needs fixed.
Oh, I literally can shave you if you want.
Can I insight check to see if they're bullshitting me?
And I
Do
could
I
hear
trust
you right
them?
afterwards.
Go ahead and insight check.
I roll so bad.
They're good at cutting hair.
They're on level. They might be a pro. You don't know.
It's a 7.
They might be a professional hair cutter. You don't know.
You give them like a good look up and down. You see a couple like daggers on them.
Okay, let's go outside and see if you do well.
Okay. Shane, I decided 2 seconds ago that they definitely cut all their little siblings' hair growing up. So.
Make a dexterity check.
2 seconds ago.
What?
Make a dexterity check.
I sit very still. I sit still as bug.
Shane, could this be considered a thieves' tools check?
No.
Wait, before you do it. No, don't do anything. I want to see if I have.
Rolled. It's been rolled.
Damn.
With dexterity.
Oh God.
7.
God, why?
I haven't really dexterity. It's just the dice are not with me apparently when it comes to being good at haircuts.
Dice jail.
So with a dagger, you very carefully kind of like line up, get ready on the kind of like right here on the hairline, and begin like shaving some of it off. It's going good for a bit. So you're like, all right, I'm gonna pick up some speed. And you just draw a small line across their skull, and it just starts bleeding.
Oh, that hurts. What are you doing?
It's called design.
Sure. I get scarred forever. Thank you.
Welcome. I will admit defeat. I've never actually done an undercut before. I mean, like, I cut my own hair, but apparently that's not the same as shaving somebody, so I apologize.
Shit happens. Can you fix it at least?
I can try to fix it. Hold on.
Cool.
That's a 15
Okay.
for the rest of the hair.
It's not like perfectly cut to the skull, but it's serviceable.
Okay.
It's at least
I'm okay with that.
Like, there might be some parts where it's like not skin, it's kind of a little bit, you can feel it, but it's visibly fine.
You don't look too close.
Yeah. Nobody look close enough. I punch first.
We're going to a party. I really hope you don't punch first.
That's always how I fight. Punch
like,
first.
I think the goal is to
You thank me later.
a fight, if possible. I will be right back. Sorry, Juno's, I think, fighting something she shouldn't.
Rhymes.
Punch first, fight first.
Punch first, and then you thank me.
See, Juno's on the same wavelength. Fighting in crimes.
Juno is always doing crime.
Always.
Always.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Always. Alright.
Will we get Chris back or he says his Zoom disconnected.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is why having non-video participants off is kind of chaotic. I didn't even notice that he got disconnected. Whoopsies.
Oh yeah, it was like a few minutes ago, but I thought he would have been back by now. Hold on, let me ask him if he's trying to come back.
This is a party of 3 now.
He might be restarting his phone.
Hell yeah, we're really good at this.
Mm-hmm. We're professionals.
I don't know if I'm a professional anything, really.
I mean, we do this every week. At a certain point, we can become professionals. We can call ourselves that.
Yeah.
The next thing we should use our budget on is upgrading Kimmy's internet.
Yes, agreed. Agreed.
So while we wait for getting Chris back, anybody want to know what crime I stopped Juno from doing?
Yes, please tell me.
So I have this dresser that me and my sister have been covering with stickers since we were like, I was 3, and it's covered in stickers. It's a really cool dresser, but like most of it's hodgepodge except for my like most recent I voted stickers, and she's been chewing off slowly but surely one of them. And I just occasionally check her doing it, and I'm like, no, thank you. Stop being a fascist. Let democracy stand, Juno.
No. Cats don't believe in democracy.
Oh, God.
He is trying to connect and it is doing nothing.
Incredible.
Here's a picture to prove it. It's just loading.
Incredible. How's everyone doing tonight?
Doing so well. I spent all day learning Russian.
О, привет, как дела? Меня зовут Келли. Я живу в Нью-Йорке. И...
What?
Da.
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 Нет, no.
Ты не говоришь по-русски?
Ты говоришь... Говорит. Yeah, you're right. Говорит.
You're making me feel bad about the accent I can do. Because
Yeah.
you're doing it so well.
Я не понимаю русский. Русу? I don't remember. Conjugation's hard.
Yeah, я не говорю по-русски.
Я не понимаю.
I'm gonna mute you guys.
Go for it. Continue to talk shit. So,
Я говоришь. That means eat, I think.
yeah, говоришь. Well,
Говорит.
говорю is to speak.
And Kaylee, you want to talk about Latin?
Я говорю по-русски.
What?
I can speak Latin. Do you want to
Я
talk about Latin?
понимаю
I speak
is
English
understand.
and bad English.
Yeah.
Fair.
No, I'm trying to remember what the word is.
That is very fair. I only remember one thing in Latin, anyways.
What's that?
Michaela's
Carthaga
sitting over here
Delinda
getting a
est.
teacher.
Carthage must be destroyed. That's the only thing I remember.
gosh.
To eat. How do you say eat?
What
Kushat.
does what?
Kushat.
Ushat. Yeah, you're right. What does Pamagat mean? Is that Panimayu? No, Pamagat is something else.
Pamagat? A Tamagotchi?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I mean, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, Nihachu.
Oh well, Chris is gone. I'll fix my lighter.
Wait,
Oh god.
we have a Chris.
Oh, we
Yeah.
have a Chris?
He's in the waiting room.
Yay! We have a Chris.
Wow, incredible.
Welcome back.
Save me.
Yep. After restarting everything, short of my computer itself, I'm finally back.
Hell
Woohoo!
yeah. All right. Now that you've gotten your haircuts, the elven man, the elven clothier that you'd gone to provides all of your outfits. Tup, yours being a kind of bearskin cloak, like a long fur cloak, with this clasp at the front that is essentially partially a clasp, but also has a small dagger or knife sheath across
Ooh.
it.
I like.
It's a fun little piece. All right. Is there anything else you guys would like to do before you head to the party?
I would like to compliment everyone on how dashing they look now.
Thank you, my friend.
So, should I stick with this look or should I mix it up a bit?
How so?
I'm really not sure.
Yes, show us what you've got.
Spice it up.
So, I mean, I've had the half elf look going for a while, but I have this nice old like full high elf look that I used to run about with back in the day. And he'll shake his hair out sort of in front of his face. And as he does, the hair gets much darker and longer, sort of past the chest. And as he brings his hands back up to sort of pull the hair out of his face, he is now a little bit lighter skinned, more of a like light copper, more or towards like a beige skin, raven hair, like much more female looking, full elf. Yeah, this is a look I had. I was really quite fond of. I think I might bring this one back for the night.
Did you cast a spell?
Oh, no, I can, but no, this is just me.
You just change your face?
Well, my whole body, but not really see the rest of it under the clothes and all that.
So that is good trick you've got.
Yeah. It's refreshing anyway. You know, you get tired of a face after a while. I always think about mixing it up.
It's useful for this trade.
Nah, I think I'll stick with what you saw earlier. And he'll pull the hands back over the face, and it very quickly wipes back to what it was when he was first introduced to everyone.
Are we standing in like the middle of a road or something? We're in the middle of
trust
a
me,
town. Where are we standing?
No one's noticing.
Everybody's just like,
Just a lady walking by with a parasol, kind of like side-eyeing you guys as she continues to walk down the road. All right. With your
But yeah, if you're guessing, that's probably why I was tied along with the rest of you. It's a fun trick. Useful.
What can the rest of you guys do before we go into this? Probably be good to know. I'm good at reading people and like going off on my own and taking care of things in the dark.
I am muscle and good at sleight of hand.
I am your healer.
Well, I do a bit of stagecraft as well. Pulls out from one of the hips a deck of cards and does a few little real standard sort of fancy shuffles and card tricks and such.
Oh wow. So impressive.
Y'all are just being so mean to each other.
Sorry.
I'm not. What do you mean?
I'm playing a dick.
I could
It's
be
just
meaner.
Kelly
Don't be mean.
and Kaylee. I'm friendly.
Yeah, when I was young, I really wanted to get into theater, but my parents, they said, no, that won't do. Bards are fucking horrible. If you're going to learn any sort of magic, you got to learn proper. And so I found myself a teacher who was more of the book study type, but also happened to be a stage magician on the weekends, and so mixed up a little bit of both. Most of the types you see with the big heavy spell books, I cut that down, and all my little tricks are just stored here. My spell book, so to speak.
Neat.
Oh, and then this other one, that's the other hip. Those are surprises for later.
I don't mean to be rude, but your parents sound like dicks.
Well, elves,
Sure, yeah. Mm-hmm. Anyways, don't get me mad. I get real bad.
Yeah, if I had to guess, I'd say you're probably pretty handy with that axe.
Do we know if weapons are allowed in the party, or are we gonna have to check our shit out the door? Well, I guess we'll find out.
Oh, this goes wherever I go, so.
I'm gonna lie and say it's a prop or some shit.
Well, I think I can hide it pretty well under cloak.
Just shove it under your
Really?
cloak and it just kind of protrudes out from under it.
I said something that could hide my weapon. Shane.
A great
Yeah,
axe.
let's hide your two-handed weapon.
Let's hide a great axe.
I'm a big person.
Yeah, that's why I said it protrudes a little bit. Not a
How
lot.
wide are
Okay.
your
But it
shoulder
definitely
blades?
Okay, fine. Okay.
If you
I'll
fit
put-
it flat against your back, will it fit?
I had a
Althea looks down. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, no, you're good. You can go.
Anyways,
Sorry. She looks down at her mace and her shield, and she goes, well, if we're not allowed to bring weapons in, there's no way to hide these at all.
You could always try stashing them outside.
Yes, Erwin did say the thing is outside, so
Yeah, it's in another building out back. We're gonna have to go
could
outside.
hide in bushes.
I would say like you all do distraction duty and I go off and get it myself, but it's about half my size. So someone else is gonna have to carry that thing.
I've got big arms.
Okay.
I can carry.
Alright, let's go to a party. And like from the expression on their face, there is nothing that they would rather do in this world. Like they're like, I don't want to be at a party. Like if they could be literally anywhere else, they would be.
All right. Well, new clothing in tow, haircut acquired, and, prepared for the day, or the evening, as it were. You all head, following the instructions that the captain had given you, to the estate of Lady Arafel.
I should probably write that down.
I don't know if my computer is just being fucky or what. My music is taking its time. There we are, that's better. As you guys approach the estate, you are put into a line for a small bit of time with about a dozen other folk heading into the party. 2 guards with halberds and kind of full cuirasses are checking everyone's invitations, making sure that they are as they are. You see a bunch of very interesting individuals. And interestingly enough, a lot of them are carrying weapons as well. So most of them are carrying swords of some sort strapped to their hip. And as you all make your way to the head of the line, the guards check each one of your invitations and just kind of hand them back to you and allow you to pass without a word.
I blow a kiss.
Guard just kind of like nods at you. Alright, you guys enter in to the main hall of this manor. Kind of a foyer about probably 50 feet across and 100 feet long. There are tables strewn about the area, kind of long rectangular ones with food across each wall. Benches and chairs and established next to them against the walls. And a large open area for dancing, conversation, and what have you, with a band playing kind of just beneath the circular staircase leading up to the second level. Kind of one of those twin staircases that kind of does a little semicircle up. On either side, there are 2 doors that you can see that lead to the next, or to other wings of the estate. That you can just barely see people milling about in. There's probably a good 100 or so people here. What would you like to do?
All right, gang, let's split up and look for clues.
Speaking of clues, do we see that silver-haired person with the mask?
Mask.
Make a perception check.
Oh, natural 20.
Nice.
With my perception, that's a 26.
I don't need to roll. We're good.
You do notice you can smell at least one person barfing in one of the other rooms.
Oof.
Oh.
Already drunk.
That's bad if you can smell it from another room.
Oh, I mean...
You can smell God with that kind of roll. You do not notice any person wearing a hawk mask or silver-haired. There are some gray and white-haired people, but not something you would describe as silver. However, you do hear kind of a loud clapping and applause from the wing to the left of the building.
Alright, I'm gonna head to the left and gonna kind of nod my head to everyone else to follow me.
Alright.
As we go, I'm like, does someone want to like go check to see if there's like a way outside? Like, if there's like the party spilling outdoors. Fresh air.
I'll go do that. And she kind of drifts away. Is there somewhere also to go and like grab like a glass of wine or something like that?
Oh yeah.
Yes, I would like to drink.
There are fountains of mead, wine, beer, whatever have you across some of the tables. Plenty of food. Things from across the kingdoms and from far away.
Right. She grabs a glass of wine and she kind of like makes her way like very nonchalant, trying to find like a way outside.
Okay. As you look to the right, there's a hallway. Both of these wings kind of lead into short hallways and leading off into other rooms. The one on the right has a doorway that seems to lead outside. See kind of the light of a couple oil lanterns dotting the way.
You said on the right, and then where else?
What?
Where was it again? Sorry, you were explaining it, and then I totally
So there's a
my
short
head turned
hallway
off.
on the right. The right doorway leads out to a hallway. Both of them lead to short hallways, but the right one leads to a short hallway. At the end, you can see a double door leading outside.
Okay. I'm gonna try the door.
It's open.
It's
As I
open.
said, it's
Oh,
open.
awesome.
You can
Okay.
see oil lanterns kind of lighting the way outside.
Okay. And I'm gonna turn around and make my way back if I can find them.
Okay. Relatively easily. Those of you that continue to chase after the applause, you first come into a small hallway with another table of refreshments and food in the center of it. Following the sound of applause, you turn to the left again into a smaller room with a piano on it, and atop the piano, a figure in a purple coat, like a long kind of purple coat with gold filigree all over it, with a hawk mask and this long silvery hair tied back into a ponytail, juggling some fruit as everyone continues to applaud and kind of watch. And after a while, they just kind of check them and just toss them back one by one into a bowl of fruit on the table on the opposite wall.
Found him.
They bow quickly and just step off to everyone's applause, and a small group of like 12 or so people had been watching. You see them pick up a glass of wine and continue walking, heading generally in your direction.
That was good show, my friend.
Oh yes, I do think it was quite a bit of fun. You know, why go to a gala and just sit around and do nothing, right? And he just gives you a little bow and continues walking across to the room across the hall.
I'm just gonna turn to Cal. Should we quarter him?
I mean, probably not all together. I think as long as one or two of us go make contact, I think it should be fine.
I should probably. I'm very smart.
Althea, you join the group at this point in time too, as well.
Did you find our contact?
Yep. But in the exact moment that Shane was describing everything that happened, my cat literally knocked down my hamper off of where it was hanging out, and then there was just a loud noise, and my entire brain just reset itself.
The cord got pulled on the motor.
So I'm not the only one.
My room's now even more of a mess.
I keep eye on person. I'm gonna just like start wandering just a little bit, like keeping an eye on where he's going.
They immediately crossed the hallway into the room on the far side, where you see dead in the center. There's just this large column, probably about like 10 feet across, with fireplaces on each side.
So, where are they?
I'm just gonna like vaguely point in that direction
No, don't point.
without making a big deal about it.
Very rude to point, man.
Motion.
Just like cock your head in the general direction. Like be like, oh yeah, I was talking to my friend the other day, and, you know?
Hey, I could want to go sit down.
Would you like to lead me that way, and I'll go with you?
Sure, if everyone is alright with that.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go try to locate our host.
Where'd you say the outside was? Did you find it?
Oh, and she kind of motions her way to like that hallway.
All right, I'm gonna
No,
go.
on the right, down the end of the hall.
I'm gonna go get some fresh air.
Okay.
Meet back here in like 15 minutes.
Okay.
All right. So,
So we make our way.
Cal, you make your way outside, kind of crossing across the main hall into the second hallway. There's a path that leads out to the back where there's a fountain and a small garden. Who's going to meet the person? Okay. You two make your way across the hall, and you see them kind of just sitting on like an inset window with some cushions on it. They're just kind of sitting there looking out the window with their glass of wine in their hands.
Hello there.
Oh, hello. What can I do for you?
She kind of like gets a little like not like close, but like a little bit closer to the window on the other side of them, and says lightly, Captain Irwin Halliburton told us to meet you.
Oh, the captain sent you. You're the ones that he sent. Ah. Anyways, and they take off their mask, and you see kind of, for a second, the face shifts a little bit into kind of a sharp half-elven look. Casimoris Grenbris Aerosolmus, it's nice to meet you. If you can't remember all of that, just call me Casso. And the mask goes back down. So.
That is a very long name you've got.
Yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it? I quite like it, though. Anyways, so you're in need of information, I assume?
Yes, that would be nice.
Wonderful. Alright, well, it's simple. This is a lovely party. I hope, you know, I assume you've all been to a party before.
Do I look like a heathen? Of course I've been to party.
You look like a well-cultured individual that I would not want to fuck with at a bar.
Good.
They just take a sip of their
That's what
wine.
I'm going for.
Well, there's one simple problem with your task at hand, and that is getting the key to get into the thing and get the thing. Right? Something like that. Let's put it this way. Finding the key is really going to be the problem, because I happen to know for a fact that key is only on our hostess. The Lady Eloise
good.
Arafel. Here's the catch. Here's the rub about this. Eloise really likes these parties, right? She loves masquerades. She never tells anyone who she is.
I see
Something about
where that would be a problem, yes.
Something about ruining the ambiance of a masquerade, right? Well, I have a little bit of information that might be able to help, though I don't know the definitive answer. I do know she keeps a journal in her room. And I do know that there is one Sir Jordanian of Chauvanus here, who I believe she is being courted by. So, he might have a little bit of information as to where you find the lovely Lady Arafel herself.
Do you know what mask he has on?
Yes, in fact, I do. He's one of the knights here, the local duchy. So you'll see him wearing some of the colors. And he has got a wolf mask on, I believe. An interesting fellow. By interesting, I mean he's utterly boring and bland, but by Sarlai's tendencies, that's perfectly fine.
Good, that
I'm writing
sounds
it down.
great.
You two talk so much. I should have
Yes.
you guys around
That's
more
right.
often. It lets me just kind of get the
See,
air out.
I was writing down notes.
I was waiting until she was done writing notes.
No, we gotta keep going. Rapid fire.
Okay, I see.
This is why I don't take notes.
Good. I will keep that in mind for later.
Wonderful. Well, if you need me, I'll be here having a drink. You know, enjoying myself at
One
a
more
party.
question
What?
before you do. Where is her room? Where her you said journal?
There's a journal, yes. I have absolutely no idea where her room is.
Ah.
Not that big of a manor. I'm sure you can find it.
Well, thank you for the information.
Of course. They just kind of lean back on the seat, kick their legs up. If there's anything I can do for you, feel free to come and ask.
Keep that in mind.
They just, like,
Have a good night.
stay safe. You see them twirl their fingers a little bit. Some fireworks just go pew, 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 as they stare off into the distance.
Just walk away. Kind of like tug them by their their elbow. I'm like, come on.
All right.
Not roughly though.
You two meet up with.
Because I would say your character's name, but it will like make me laugh too much.
Who, me?
No,
You
I'm not
can call
saying it.
you can call me Tup. Tup is better.
I don't know if it's better.
It is better. Shut up. I like Tupperware.
Hi, I'm Top. It's like me naming my character, one of my NPCs, Basil.
It's almost like you do have an NPC named Basil.
I know. This is the vibes that I'm getting from your character right now. Is they're just a slightly more intelligent version of Basil.
No. That is incorrect. I would have just made Basil with a different name. Like lettuce. That would have been the character's name.
Why? Why
Mint.
do I deal with this?
Because you love me.
Yeah, sure.
Mildly tolerate.
Cut
All right, let's.
Yes.
You are outside. There's a garden. There's some people drunkenly talking. You see two young people sneaking off into the woods towards the back of the estate.
Good for them. Do I see the bard anywhere?
Make a perception check.
It's a 22.
22. It is hard to see, but about probably 3/4 of a mile, if not a mile, down into the forest, there is a structure.
Cool. I will make note of that. I'm gonna lean. I'm gonna like kind of like do like a little walk around and like lean against a tree, like I'm pretending that like I'm a little bit too drunk and I just needed a breath of fresh air, and like we'll like make the look of like I don't feel good. I'm pretending not to feel good, and then I'll swing back inside and go back to our meetup point, grabbing a thing of whiskey as I go.
Okay. Tup and Althea, you meet up with JD as they are scanning the ballroom. I assume you don't want to attempt to roll for this, Chris. I mean, you're free to try and roll for investigation if you want to try and find her, but given information,
Yeah, I'll fucking roll.
go
That's
for
what we're
it.
here for.
Roll
That is
investigation.
a 14. That was a
14. You see a lot of people. None of them stick out as your hostess because you know absolutely nothing about her short of her name. You do, however, hear a very loud voice just going, "What do you mean you don't talk about what? You don't have a second breakfast? Do you have snacks before dinner? Do you have snacks after dinner? What the fuck is it? What are you people doing here in this duchy?" As you hear a loud, but as you look down, a loud gnome off in one distance. Specifically with like very dark gray skin and carrying a sword that kind of just like taps the ground a little bit.
He returns.
Yeah, no, no, just no. We're not gonna do that. Are there stairs?
There are stairs. There are a couple guards posted next to the stairs, however, one by each stairwell.
Cool. Also looking around, are there servants?
There are many. When it comes to serving hundreds and hundreds of rich people, there are plenty of servants to be bound. You do see that
And they're all wearing a uniform.
Yeah, they're for the most part wearing these kind of like dark black blouses and black pants to go with them. They seem to be coming out of a room kind of towards the back left of the hall.
Got it. And is there... I'm gonna look around for a servant who's about my height and about my build, and I'm going to sort of stalk them for a while and see if I can listen to their voice for a little bit as they interact with others.
Okay.
I'm gonna hitman this shit.
Make a stealth check.
I'm so glad that I'm fucking proficient with this, because this would otherwise be pretty bad. This is 16.
16. Okay. You see this kind of younger male servant, probably about 18 or 20. Same rough proportions as you, maybe a little bit taller, but relatively skinny. He just kind of walks around holding a tray, kind of offering glasses of wine to a few people, picking up glasses that people are done with. Just kind of wandering around for a bit. Hear his voice. He talks with a slight, kind of more of a Cockney accent.
Thank you for getting one that I'm not terrible at.
I was just like,
I appreciate you, Shane.
Do my best.
All
right.
Have last question before I put this plan into motion next time it circles around to me. I need to locate a bathroom.
Bathroom?
Yeah. Yeah, the lavatory.
Trying to think if you would be able to see this outright. Yeah, probably.
Is there a sign hanging from like the ceiling of one hallway that has like iconography of like bathroom here, or do I have to fucking ask him one?
No, there's not a sign in curling font saying bathroom next to it. However, as you're kind of wandering around and stalking this servant, you do see, kind of veering off the right hallway, a hallway further back into the estate, and along it you see as the door opens and someone exits, there's a small washroom.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
But someone has a plan in this endeavor.
Yep.
You know I'm not wrong, Kaylee.
You usually never have a plan.
Yeah, I'm gonna formulate for a little bit, so I've talked for a little while. You can pick somebody else up for now.
Top and Alethea, you eventually, I would assume, meet up with JD, Cal, who's also coming back from the outside. You guys meet up on kind of the right side of the building, manor.
I found the place. It's in the middle of the woods, so like we could all like just like go off together and pretend that we're like gonna go have like a fling, and I think that people would believe us.
All of us.
Well, I mean,
That
like
sounds-
people, like 2 and 2 probably.
So it sounds not my cup of tea.
Oh, you don't like me? Is that what it is, Topham?
No, it's not that I don't like. No. It's not that I don't like
I'm
you.
fucking
I
with
do
you.
think you're great.
Fuck, Top, I am completely fucking with you.
Good. I am fucking with you too.
You would fuck me, okay?
This is humor.
No, that is not what I meant.
Flattered, but you know, you're not my type either. Bit too tall.
Yes.
Just logistically a problem.
That'll work, I can make it work.
So when you have information,
You do?
There's the key.
Oh, there's a key.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the key?
on
We don't
the
know.
person that we need to find, the host. So
But-
it will be a little harder than first plan.
No one knows what the house looks like.
No. They will be hanging out with guard. I believe. Did I hear that right? That there's a guard that's gonna hang out closer around to that person.
Nope.
Okay, well,
Like a person who's gonna be trying to flirt with her all night. So it was like a night, right?
Yeah.
Yes, there is Sir Jordanian of Shivanis who is going to be trying to find her.
Her
Yes.
boy toy.
boy toy,
It's
yes.
a boy toy.
Boy toy.
Is the boy toy know her? Like, would he be able to identify her, you think?
It is
Probably.
possible. They also have journal upstairs in quarters, but might be harder to
Do you know what
get
the
there.
boy toy looks like? Maybe we can spot him and use him to get to her.
Oh.
Wolf mask, right? Correct?
Yes.
And he'll probably have soldier. Oh, sorry. A knight's armor on.
Okay. Well, I'll at least try to find him. And if we can't find him, I guess we can go upstairs and steal the journal. Don't know what that would do. Will it have like? Oh,
She might have written down what she is inside. That is all we have going for us up
yes.
there.
I
our
painstakingly write in my diary about the best colors to wear
Me too.
to a ball
Yes, me too. All
Yes.
the time. Yep.
all the time. Yeah, for sure.
I
Okay.
even write it in quotes so no one else can read.
Oh, impressive. All right, I'm gonna do a lap. Try to see if I can find Wolf Boy.
Yes, can I also look? Can I go? I go outside. I'll go outside and look.
All right. Make a. One of you can make an investigation check, or you can do it. One of you can do it with advantage, or you can both do it.
You can have advantage because I'm bad.
Okay, cool. I'm also gonna try to do it as like I'm trying not to do it.
You're not just gonna run around like Timmy. Timmy, have you seen my boy? Where's my boy Timmy?
Inconspicuously, that's the word I'm looking for.
Before one of them walks away, if one of them is still in eyesight, because they walked away so quickly, I couldn't have my word in.
Oh, I'm so
Um,
sorry.
Yeah, I was kind of trying to tell you guys something, but okay.
We
I'm
can rewind
gonna count.
time.
No, it's fine. I have message.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast message because I'm salty. To whoever is in eyesight of me, I'm just gonna say, well, we probably should find our other friends, and they might be able to get into her quarters.
Who are you sending this to? Which one?
Whoever was in eyesight.
Which one is it?
I'm circling around the larger room, so I'm somewhere. But I don't think it's up to me to decide if I'm in eyesight.
As someone who
Oh, I don't know what you look like right now.
I
If you
think that I would
changed it up.
disappear into a crowd very quickly.
Oh, you didn't?
Like, so I probably would be gone because, you know, like, I'm
Oh,
too
yeah.
heavy
And I won't know that I'll be able to reply to the message because I am not
That's
good
fine.
with magic.
I just wanted to say that.
I'm just gonna be like, who is that? Who is talking to me?
Here we go. Thea's voice in my head.
When she sees that, she just kind of. Okay. I'm gonna look for Wait, Chris, how do you say your character's name again?
JD, as in the
JD.
initials.
Oh, I'm stupid.
I was gonna say
JD.
I thought I illustrated that JD was there.
You did.
Oh, you did? Oh shit.
Yeah.
You said you were waiting for.
You
everyone
can
to
send
come
it.
back
You
up.
can send it to JD if you want. It's okay.
Well, if JD's right next to me, then no. That'd be stupid. No, I sent it to you.
Okay.
So you heard all of that, correct? JD?
Oh,
Hello?
yeah. Oh, yeah, I was listening.
Did you want to try to find the quarters and we can try to find her journal?
Oh, yeah. See, okay, so I've got a plan coming out there, right? So you
I
see
had a
all the...
feeling.
Yeah. I mean, I've been known to be clever once or twice. So here's the thing.
Well, I meant
right?
your ability. Okay.
So, keep an eye out to note. I'm just trying to see if any of the servants, you know, the ones, the waiters and all that, if any of them ever end up going upstairs, because that might be the in to get upstairs without really being noticed. I'm gonna switch places with one of them. I'm probably gonna cause a bit of a distraction to try to, you know, rush one of them into a bathroom and like knock them out and just knock them somewhere.
She kind of holds up her red wine and kind of like tilts it around a little bit. Like this?
Yeah, you know, like accidentally trip and then send the tray of whatever all over him, and oh no, you're all covered in whatever. Let's go get you cleaned up. You're disgusting. And then we go take him somewhere secret, and we make him, you know, make him real night real quick, and then I take over. I don't need to actually take his clothes. That's totally fine. And then I'm gonna be acting as a waiter for a little bit. And then I'm going to see if I can use that to get places that the guests can't.
When you do that, should I look around for her chambers?
For what?
For her chambers? Her room?
Oh, I was going to try to look for the chambers because I figured if she's not there, then we can probably find something.
That's fair. Did you want me to wait by the bathroom while you're doing that?
Oh, you could probably help me knock him out. I'm not too.
That seems fair.
Yeah, I'm not too used to that sort of thing. Conflict's not my strong suit.
No worries. I got that. Okay. That seems like
Yeah.
a plan.
But yeah, I'll give you a signal when it's time to start that.
Okay. I can always wait around by the stairs.
Well, I
I
mean,
take it it's upstairs?
probably. I'm just guessing. I don't know. I mean, if I lived in a house like this, I would live upstairs.
Is there
You know, so that you can have those awesome, you know, super dramatic entrances where you walk down
Oh.
the stairs. Yeah, you know. At least that's what I would do. Never lived in a house this big, but that's what I would do if I did.
Well, we all can't see the future for a reason. Maybe one day.
Oh, but anyway, yeah. Just speaking of tips and tricks of mine, if a random person that you've never seen before, like, taps you and is trying to get your attention, it's probably me. Just remember the mask won't necessarily... I can change my face, but it won't necessarily change the mask, but I can also change all of it if I need to. But just in case I'm looking completely different, I'll try to give you a signal if I need to, you know.
Appreciate that. I'd rather not punch you in the face.
Oh, I'd rather you didn't either. Anyway, I think our target here is getting close to the bathroom, so it might be time to start circling over that way.
Sounds like a plan. And then I'm gonna head towards that direction by like the stairs and stuff, or like where we plan to do that.
Okay. What are you up to, Chris?
Well, I was going to see if anybody else had something to do to
Fill the
just
gap.
to,
Fill
to
the
split up
void.
the action. Yeah.
What's up, Kelly? What'd you roll?
I rolled a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right. It takes a bit of looking. He's actually in the prior room. The room with the piano on it that you'd seen Casso dancing upon and juggling. He's just having a conversation with someone over a glass of wine.
Is it a pretty lady?
No, it seems to be an older gentleman.
Alright, can I stalk this guy for a little bit? Like, very hidden amongst the crowd?
Sure, make a stealth check.
That's a natural 20.
You blend in seamlessly.
For a total of 30, by the way.
Right.
Blend in absolutely seamlessly, partially due to the fact you come up to the hip of most people. There are a couple gnomes flitting about the party, but it's kind of hard to notice them given they kind of blend into the crowds pretty seamlessly. But you manage to stick there. After a bit of conversation, Jordanian walks away from the older gentleman, kind of looking around. You see his head scanning across the room.
Question, what was the conversation about? I can read lips.
Sure. It was something to the degree of just like, have you heard about the new fishing business starting down the harbor? Apparently that's one of Aaron Meyer's new endeavors. So dreadful that he's getting involved in such mundane affairs. It's just that over and over again.
Okay, so it's just really boring stuff. Alright, but I'm trying to keep an eye on that, so then that way if like any of the conversations that he has happen to give a clue.
No, for the most part the conversation's just gossip and boring things that certain nobles and knights of an area would be talking about, being the equivalent of upper class folk.
Alright, I'm gonna keep an eye.
And as he walks away, he's just like, excuse me, but I've got to go make sure I'm looking for... Our host is, giving me a bit of a run around and asked me to try and find her. So, I'll talk to you later. And he begins kind of walking off. You see him scanning the rest of the rooms. And eventually he kind of enters, goes off to the right side of the estate, the manor. And you see him duck into a different room. Following behind, you see him start talking to a woman in a blue dress. Just having haphazard conversations. Oh, how are you doing today? Are you enjoying the party? Oh yes, this is quite the lovely affair, isn't it? I do enjoy this wine that they've picked out for the event. Yes, it's 1864 vintage, I think. And there's just small talk going on.
I will follow him, watching the small talk intensely, but the migraine that is building in their head is slowly getting worse and worse, and they just nurse on their drink.
As you're drinking the same wine, like, it's okay.
No, I'm drinking whiskey, man. Like whatever cocktail they've got at this party, that's what I'm drinking the hard stuff.
All right. Top, what are you doing during this endeavor since your friend has found your target?
Well, I was looking for the target outside.
Ah, yes. There are plentiful
So-
people outside. None of them are wearing a wolf mask.
Good, good, good. So glad I came out here. I will just randomly wander about, look like I'm looking at, the building itself and admiring the architecture or whatever, and then I'll just walk back inside because I'm bored. Could try and see if I can find Cal, because I know they're also looking for the
As
said
you-
person.
Walk inside, you just cannot see shit.
I'm better than John Cena right now.
Like 3 feet tall and a fucking 30 on their, or not 30, what was it?
It was 30.
It was 30.
It was a
Yeah,
natural
it was a nat
20.
20.
For a total of 30.
And I have a +1 in investigation and a 0 in perception, so I do not see them at all.
Jack shit.
I'll just I'll wander and then eventually go back to where we've been meeting just to wait. I guess I'll go find some.
There's a really
Thing to
nice
drink.
ham on one of the tables. It's smelling real good.
I'm gonna go eat some of that ham.
All right, JD and Althea. What's that to do with your plan?
I'm waiting with the reddest wine, the most stainable wine. But
Just the legs on
just
it are
kinda
so
sitting there.
small.
just kind of sipping very lightly, standing there waiting for a signal.
All right. Chris is here, right? We haven't lost him again.
No, I'm still here.
All right. What are you doing, Chris?
So I'm going to so this will be good. I'm going to question, because he's circling back towards the bathroom, which is that in a similar direction to the servant's door where they're coming out of with the kitchen and stuff?
Oh, not at all.
What I assume is the kitchen. So if we had to, if we were talking like degrees, like a clock of the room,
So
with the way out to the hallway out to the back, or let's say that 6 o'clock is the door we came in, right? What are the directions of the servant's door and the bathroom?
So the servant's door is in the main hallway, in the back left, like 10 o'clock.
Cool.
The washroom is a right-hand turn into the tangential hallway, and then a left-hand turn up. And it's kinda
So
along the
right hand
wall.
turn into the additional one. So where is the tangential hallway
So,
clockwise on in the main hall?
got a room. This is the direction you're going. There's another hallway going this way.
Okay.
So, servant's quarters up here, all the way over here.
Okay. So 10 o'clock and like 2 o'clock ish.
Yeah,
Two,
with a
three.
few extra obstacles in the way.
Cool. Okay. I'm going to be backing, quote unquote, backing up and trip and stumble, and accidentally knock into the tray of whatever the fuck he's holding.
All right. Tray half full of red wine, champagne, and various other
Specifically
bits.
trying to be in the direction where I'm knocking it into him to get it all over him.
Is that close to where I am too?
No, you said you were going by the stairs, right?
Yeah, darn. I
Not
thought we were
anywhere
aiming for the
close.
stars. Darn. Do I see
I mean,
them?
I think that's like a theater of the mind thing where just without, because I know the intention was to be near the way to get to the washroom.
Yeah.
Yes, which is far away from the stairs. The servants' quarters near the stairs.
Damn.
But the stairs.
Damn. Shoot. I'm gonna make my way very like. I'm gonna make my way over because like I'm really bad at this. Personally, not her though.
All right. Assuming the two of you are near each other,
Yeah.
you manage to knock this tray of half empty glasses, half glasses full of red wine, directly onto the servant and just coats him in wine on his black shirt. It's like, oi, sorry, sir. And he starts brushing himself off, kind of picking up the tray and the glasses.
Oh dear, are you okay?
I'm so sorry, mate. Let's go get you cleaned up. Sorry, I didn't mean to be doing all that to you. Come on, and start like trying to sort of handle him in the direction of that hallway, not really giving him the chance to. So we'll get there for you. Sorry, this is my fault.
He just keeps going. Sir, it's okay. And you just keep pushing him. The whole way, he's just like, oh, sorry.
No, really, I've got to make it up to you.
I don't need this.
Let me help you get cleaned up. Let me make this up to you. I'm so sorry.
Eventually, the two of you make your way back to the washroom.
I'm trying to figure out.
Kind of jostle him into the washroom itself and close the door behind him.
Yeah, sorry, I've got a bit of skill with, cleaning up a bit. Sorry, and I'll at least prestidigitate part of his shirt clean.
Okay.
And hopefully, keep his attention, keep him looking down towards my hands. Right?
Okay, yeah, he's, as you cast a spell, he's like, oh, he kind of looks caught off guard for a moment, then looks at his shirt, he's like, thank you.
And I'm gonna,
when they're focusing on what oh god, I'm really bad. Where JD's doing, I'm gonna take the not the hard part of my mace, just like the handle, and I kind of clock them on the back of the head.
Bonk.
Make an attack with advantage.
Yeah. Okay. Whew, I really hope this works. Okay.
His dex can't be that high. If I was able to fucking bowl him over.
I mean, he was partially just like, sorry, with a guest shoving him around, he was just kind of not sure what to do.
24.
Yeah, that'll hit. His AC was 10. All right, roll for damage.
Oh no! Kill him, man. I just want to knock him out. Just need to sleep. Okay. Seven.
Crack. Boom. And he just falls face first into the basin in front of him. Just kind of splashes
I'll
water
try
everywhere.
to catch him. I'll try to catch him.
Catch him. You let him down. He's still
Very
face first in the water.
Can I make sure he's breathing?
Sure. Make a medicine check.
Okay. I don't want to kill it. Medicine check. Ooh, that's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. He is still breathing. So you gave him he's gonna have a fucking knot on his head in the morning.
Oh, it's okay. He just kind of lightly pats.
Slightly lost Chris again.
Oh.
He's apparently frozen.
Did we? Oh no.
Big rips.
No.
No.
Chris, I miss you.
Next use of our funds, get Chris a good,
Better internet.
better Just like a little 5G hotspot that he can bring around with him.
Yeah. Definitely.
All right. But yeah, so you clocked him. He had 4 hit points. You knocked his ass out.
I have a nice face. Oopsie. Can I like pat him? I don't know if we're gonna like, cause Chris is here.
This is Chris's plan. So, jump cut.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Tup, make a perception check.
Okay.
I don't think
Hold
you
on,
can
I will-
physically roll this high, but I just want to see.
That's a 15.
Damn, this ham is really good.
Yummy ham.
Can I see if I see Tup in the crowd?
Oh, yes, you can. Tup
Just
is-
see he's
Tup is
starting ham.
towering over everyone.
I'm so tall.
I'm gonna write like a note. It just says, found him. Stalking now, and I'm gonna slip by Tup in the crowd in a way where Tup will not notice me. Just slip it into the pocket and then keep on going. Just hopefully.
Do I feel anything when the hand goes into the pocket?
Give him a little pat on the booty.
I'm not trying to like see you. I just want to actually be able to like know the notes there.
It's a 19 sleight of hand, but I do give you a little pat on the ass as I go.
Okay, cool. Oh,
Like,
what? You look behind me and I see nothing.
Actually, no, that's what I'll do. I'll leave the note on the ground and I'll pat him on the ass as I go back. Like, look. And then they'll be like, ah!
What is that? Oh, note on ground. Cool, I pick up now.
Plot twist, it's in Gnomish.
Oh no!
I wrote it all in Thieves' Cant, assuming you also knew Thieves' Cant.
Oh god. I read the note and I'm like nodding, even though I know they aren't paying attention to me at all. Good. I go get some. I get some wine.
Cal, you do notice that Sir Jordanian walks away from the lady he's talking to at the moment and just kind of continues milling about. You see his head just on a fucking swivel, trying to figure things out.
Cool. I'm very proud of him.
All right. Jump cut. Now that we have Chris back. Back to the washroom. This servant boy, face first, poof, right into the basin. You catch him a little bit to stop him from, like, completely devastating it, but his head's still in the water for a second.
Should we move him somewhere else, or should we barricade the door so no one finds him?
No, yeah, so that's the plan. I've got another neat trick. Fishes through the cards until he finds one. Oh, yeah, perfect. Shh, I need you to shush for just a moment. Fuck, what's his voice again? Mimicking unnamed servant boy's voice as best as I can. I'm gonna say, sorry, I'm having a bit of trouble in here. Just give me another minute. And after I repeat that, I press the card to the door, and out of the doorknob on the inside, a mouth pops out and repeats back what I said.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just for if anybody needs to try to come in here, because we're locking this shit up and leaving him in here. We've probably only got a bit, but I mean, depending on how hard you blocked him, he might be out for quite a bit. Hopefully.
I bumped him pretty hard, so
Small trickle of blood
I don't
going
see.
down his neck.
Yeah, well, hopefully he's not dead.
He's not dead.
But
Not dead.
Before we go,
Before we
disguise
go,
self.
what?
Who and
So
what?
my clothes look like into him. So my
Okay.
clothes also look like him as well. I don't need to do my face change, because it's all in one. So just nobody can touch me.
All right. You see JD shift into an exact replica of the servant.
I sound like I've got my tongue all mixed up. Yep, this is what it looks like. I'm sure of it.
Not sure if this is a commentary on my voice or my bad attempt at an accent.
Oh, no, yeah, that's it. I'm just trying to do a Cockney accent that doesn't sound like the Cockney-ish that I do for my other two characters. I'm trying to differentiate it for me, so I don't just start sounding like Ember. You know,
All right.
it's a lot of it's a lot of the same vowel sounds, but I gotta do a bit different.
Pretty uncanny.
Okay, no, we gotta find a way to barricade the door with us outside.
I don't know if I have any way to do that.
Does the door have a lock on the inside, like that's in the handle, or is it like a
It's
like
small,
a lever lock?
latch. Yeah, there's a small latch on the kind of upper part of the door. Almost like a deadbolt, but a little less strong.
Oh, duh. Mage hand.
All right.
So mage hand while I'm in here. Then we go outside, shut the door, and then my mage hand, which will be right in front of the latch, will latch it.
All right.
And then I'll dispel it because I don't need it anymore.
Guys vacate the washroom as the mage hand seals it shut.
I'm gonna test the door.
I do have his tray, so I'm gonna go refill my tray, and I'll see you around. Let me know if we find anything about our host.
Okay.
Gonna see if
gonna
the
make
servants have anything else to tell.
That sounds good. Should I make my way upstairs? And then we can meet up there?
Making my way upstairs.
If you can manage to make it upstairs, then be my guest.
Okay. I'll meet you there then.
Left
Sorry.
stairs or right stairs? Do we think they connect? They probably don't connect.
They
Is
go
it-
up
it's
to
two
literally the
separate
same
stairwells.
landing.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
it's one of
I
those
See,
guess
that's-
circular stairwells. Like
Okay, because you said a guard at each door.
a guard at each stairwell.
Ah, okay. Good to know.
I'll find my way.
All right, well, I'm gonna go probably work a minimum wage job for the next 20 minutes or so. Do you think these folks get paid? Do you think they're like a catering group, or like always on? There's no way she would need this many servants for all the time, right?
Maybe
You
it's
probably
a
think
mix.
a lot about this.
You're probably thinking too much about this, but I'll see you upstairs.
See you upstairs.
She makes her way over. I don't
Making
know
her
how the
way
fuck
over.
I'm gonna do this. I don't know how I'm gonna do this.
You can certainly try.
If you want to switch away from me, I'm gonna brainstorm for a little bit.
Okay. Top, what are you doing?
I'm going to try and find alcohol first.
Roll
So
an
I'm gonna
investigation
wander.
check.
Okay. Wait, that's so cocked. Sorry, I have so many dice on my thing. It's I can't believe I rolled so well for this. Hold on. I think I don't have a modifier. Oh, I do. I do. That's a 19.
19. Boom. Laser focused. You find right on the table, 4 feet away from you, alcohol.
Woohoo! Lovely. I'm gonna grab some of that.
There's alcohol every like 6 feet of this place.
Okay, well, I didn't know that. I'm gonna go grab some alcohol, and then I'm just gonna wander. I'm gonna see if I can maybe see the person that Cal is
Okay.
trailing.
With the investigation check, and since you're in the same wing pretty easily, you can see off in the distance of the other room, there's a gentleman with a wolf mask and a sword on his belt and kind of nice, not armor so much, but like a doublet and other things befit of a knight. I make conversation with a woman in a green dress.
Cool. I'm just gonna keep an eye on them, and eat my little plate of ham that I'm sure I still have.
A little plate of ham, maybe some chicken on the side.
Yeah, some cheese.
Little cheese
If
cubes.
there's
just
some
tiny
cheese. Yeah.
ones. Make
Yeah,
a sandwich out of it.
Yeah, and I'll just like keep an eye on him, but I'm also seeing if maybe our party is around somewhere.
You probably at this
But
point
that's-
see you don't see JD because JD is a servant, but you do see Althea walking down the hallway.
Oh, nice. I will. Cal's got this one, and I'll turn around and I'll.
For having faith in me, Boo.
You're welcome.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna wander by and say hello.
Oh, to me? Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was imagining you going like, "Oh, she got that. Whatever." I'm like, "No, I want."
No. I'm gonna come say hello.
Oh, okay. Oh, hello.
Hello. What are
Um,
you doing?
Trying to get upstairs.
Oh.
Do
Where's
you mind helping me?
Sure, I can definitely help. Where is JD?
Oh, JD's a servant right now.
Oh. Yes, that would make sense why I can't see. Fine. Hey, have some ham. I'm just gonna put my plate in front of them.
Thank you.
It's very good ham.
I'll take your word for it. She puts it back on the plate.
Oh, okay. Sure, I'll eat. I'll eat for 2 then. Right, you try and
I'll
go
leave
upstairs.
later, thank
Do you need me to punch somebody or something?
So I was actually thinking, because there's a guard on each stairs. Actually, Shane, so is each stairway, are they like, can you see each stairs, or is it like far enough that like if something happens on one end, you can't see the other?
Oh, these are open air. Like it's open air staircase just going up the center.
Okay, and you can see both sides.
Yeah, there's nothing short of a short, like 3 foot tall fence, or not fence, railing going up.
I'm also
is
sure
also-
everybody else in the room could definitely see you walking up the stairs, correct?
Yes, it is in the middle of this foyer. Like, these are not stairs as in like, oh, I'm going into a little thing to go up some stairs. This is in the middle of the space where most of the people are.
Okay. So I'm thinking, so Shane, question before I do anything else. So once I cast command, does the person that I cast it on know that I casted it?
That's a great
I've
question.
I've never used that spell. I read everything and I don't know the answer to it.
You speak one more command. Sorry. It doesn't say that they know. So probably not. They probably just you yell at something. You yell something at them, and they just do it on impulse.
Okay. So I was thinking of going to one of the guards and telling them to walk away.
Oh.
Just walking up.
You can just tell people to walk away. Wait. You have magic, yes. Okay, makes sense. Sorry, I've had lots of ham. My brain's all ham.
Just remember that command only works for 1 round.
Yeah.
6 seconds.
6 seconds. You got 6 seconds to book it upstairs.
Yeah.
I could try distract, talk about weapon or something.
If you'd like to, I was thinking of just telling them, because I can tell them to, I can't find my spell now. I can tell them to, flee. So, they'll run away from me.
That might be
And
good,
then-
yes.
And then booking it upstairs.
Let's try that first, yes.
Okay.
And we'll stand guard.
If you'd
And
like
it will be
to
new
follow
bodyguard.
Oh.
I don't know if it'd be good running upstairs. Very loud. Draw lots of attention. Very big.
I'll go alone then. I think our friend's going to meet me.
Okay. Let me
Okay.
JD, yes, because they connect. Yes, okay.
Yes.
I have faith.
I'm glad you do. As we walk up together to the guard, and I'm gonna walk up to the guard, and just before I say anything, I'm just going to cast command.
I'm gonna try and block the like verbal or somatic whatever she's doing
It's
with
just
my
verbal.
body. Okay, cool. Well, then I'm gonna just kind of like vaguely stand in front of them, so people who are looking maybe won't be able to see what she's doing.
Okay.
That's how I'm
I'm
going to
just-
help.
Before I cast anything, I'm gonna be like, "Oh, hello, dear. I was just told to tell you," and then I'm gonna cast command, and then tell him to flee.
Okay. That's a 10.
Oh, it's a wisdom save of 15, so fails.
Hell yeah.
You just see his eyes go wide for a second. He just kind of looks very confused. And then he just sprints off in the other direction.
And I book it.
Sprinting in
Like,
the
you see
other direction.
the other guard, a bunch of guests just watch him as he's sprinting towards the door. Like, halberd in hand, just trucking it.
Good
I
distraction.
run up
Go.
those stairs.
Yeah, you run up the stairs. The other guard's just kind of like, "Oi, Bill, where the fuck you going?" All right, Tup, are you doing anything?
I'm going to just check and see if anybody's watching her run upstairs.
They're all staring at the guard who just
Perfect.
lineman
Perfect.
sprint.
Follow me.
Perfect. Do I no, I need to go check on friend. Other friend. You
I'm not
have
saying
other friends.
anything. I'm running upstairs.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna just make sure that she gets all the way to the top and is like out of sight, and then I'm just gonna go, okay, work is done, and then go back to find Cal.
All right. You book it upstairs into this upper hallway, and that is where we're going to take a break. So, you know the deal. We'll be back in about 15 minutes, so 10:35. Go get a drink, go get some snacks, go to the bathroom if you have to, and we will see you in a little bit. Bye, guys. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you had a good break. Got some good food, got something to drink. Hydrate or dihydrate. Let's get right back into this. Althea, you rush upstairs and are immediately faced with a long, extended hallway. Not long, extended hallway this direction, but a short hallway followed by kind of a T-junction right in front of you. A couple doors on each side right now, and a few more along the wall facing you.
Okay, I'm gonna pick a direction, and I'm gonna carefully open a door and peek in it.
Alright. You open the first door you see. You find a small library.
Okay, I'm gonna close that door. Try the next one.
Alright. For funsies, let's just roll an investigation check.
Okay. Why? Why? What happened to that 18 earlier? Why can't it be that? A solid 5.
You open the next door you see. It's just a sitting room. This continues on for a little bit.
Yeah.
JD, what are you up to?
I'm in the servants' quarters,
Okay. As you
looking to see where I can look like I'm refilling a tray full of glasses and do so. Refill my tray of glasses. Grab a new bottle, grab some new glasses.
as you enter, it's kind of a large open kind of kitchen and prep area. There's servants flitting about, cooks making food for the tables outside. Want to make a perception check for me really quickly?
Oh, that was about to be really good, and then it wasn't. That's a 6.
A 6.
It was almost a 19.
It takes you a while to find where the wine is. You kind of look like an idiot. Like, ah, damn, new guy. Doesn't know where the wine is. The fuck? As you're wandering around, you do overhear a conversation between two young women. Just like, well, the lady here, she complains and complains. She was asking about her white dress over and over again. I told her no, that Teresa got a stain on it, and that we cannot do anything about it. It's gotta get cleaned, and she has to wear her red dress. But you know, oh, she can't be seen in her red dress. She's already seen it in the ball this year. Oh, heavens to Betsy. Well, we got her into it at least, so hopefully she stops fucking complaining. And
Got her into it. Is she thick? Is she a thick queen? Is that what we're dealing with here?
What?
Said that they managed to get her into it, like...
On a more stubborn level, not so much a physically getting her into the dress.
Oh, I was gonna say...
No, the dump truck ain't so large that they're having trouble parking it.
She's the Pixar mom, it turns out. Oh,
Are
jeez.
you okay, Kaylee? Do you have something to say about this?
Why can't you give her a dump truck ass? Okay, I feel like
Because
this
I
is
have a
now
very
a crime.
specific image for her.
Well, I don't think it's dump truck enough. Just Just throwing that out there.
Like how?
Gotta have the dumpiest truck, so dumpy that they can't park it in the dress.
Duly noted. What else can I figure out?
Eventually you do find where they keep the glasses of, or the clean wine glasses kind of on trays with bottles of wine.
Trying to think of a new question to ask to help narrow shit down. Oh, I've got a question. So I'm gonna find someone who looks like they know what the fuck they're doing. Someone who seems to be more in charge, at least.
There's a gentleman in a black tuxedo looking thing, kind of with a piece of paper looking around, occasionally telling people what to do.
Shit. Real life me is having trouble I'm like, oh shit, what do I say? Oh god.
Oh no,
but
please talk to
16 charisma JD is much more used to doing this. So he will go up to him and ask him, hello sir, so I've had a bit of trouble with questions from the lady's, gentleman friend, the Shyvanis, the Shyvanis Knight. He's been asking if there's any way he would be able to, he's been asking questions on how he might try to impress our lady, and been asking, what her favorite, her favorite vintage is, and if there's any way he can, procure some of it from the what's the word that I'm looking for?
Seller.
From the stocks. He's offered quite a bit of coin for it, but I figured I shouldn't do anything about it without asking you.
Oh, Jordanians taking the asking to help for assistance in wooing her. How unseemly. Dude, just go tell him that he has to woo her on his own time, not with us while we're on the clock.
You got it. Thanks, sir. And I'm gonna head back out and try to find one of the others to pass along the red dress tip.
Okay. Very easily, you find Tup.
I am big and strong. Very tall.
Just the beacon meeting place for the team.
Hello, you big bloke. Fancy a bit
Hello.
of wine, do you?
Yeah, of course I do.
And
thank
I'm
you.
gonna very obviously lean forward and wink, changing my eye color and then allowing it to change back.
Oh, thank you. Hello. Hi.
It's me.
Yes, no,
me.
I got that. Yes, I understand. The face,
I've
yes,
had a new
different.
host is wearing a red dress, so she's
Oh, okay.
narrows it
I
down a
would,
bit.
I would like to tell this information to our short friend, but they are very hard to find.
I mean, I'll pass it along if I see him, and
I mean, I've been looking this entire time. I cannot find them. They are very hard to find.
they might be outside.
They
maybe.
smacked me on the butt once, I don't know how, but they smacked me on the butt and I didn't even see them walk by.
Where's our pink friend?
Oh, upstairs.
Already?
Yes,
Wow.
it was incredible. She made a distraction. She told one of the guards to just run, and he did, and then she just booked it upstairs. It was very impressive. Yes.
Shane, are the guards back yet? Because it's been a minute.
Oh yeah, well, one of them's back. There's a
Well, he
new
can't-
guard posted on the other
Yes, it's,
stairwell.
Yes, I don't think we thought that far. She is definitely stuck upstairs now. I don't know how to fix it. maybe with your new face can cause distraction. Again,
Oh, I can.
to help her get down.
Distraction's my middle name.
I would hope so. Is it really?
No.
Oh. It would be good middle name. Anyways, I'm just standing here trying to you said her dress, correct?
Yeah, she might be a bit thick too.
Oh, good. Okay, I will look out for thick woman with a red dress. Got it. Hey, yeah, if you see Cal, can you tell them next time to I mean, at least say hello before they smack me on the butt. It was a little fresh.
Oh, of course.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, I'm gonna keep doing the rounds so I don't look too out of place.
Okay. Good,
Enjoy the wine,
I will. Thank you.
Mom.
Thank you.
And with my other hand, with my other hand, ma'am, but with a strong accent.
You know.
No, you're just calling them mom. Mommy.
Love you, Mom.
Bye,
Love you, Mom. Bye, Mom.
Bye, Mom.
Goodbye, mother. Oh, but so as I'm walking away, with the hand that's, both hands under the tray, one of it holding it, the other I'm gonna mage hand and smack Tup on the ass as I walk away.
You just feel
Well, at
very
least
firm- feel very firm, just flip.
at least said goodbye. Said hello first. At least. That's fine. I accept. I'm gonna start looking for somebody with a red dress.
All right, make a perception check.
Lovely. Okay. Natural 20. Ready?
You're rolling that
It's a
one.
14. No, it's a 14. I'm just disappointed.
There's at least 2 women in this room alone wearing red dresses.
Okay.
It's better than 20.
I will walk up to one of
It's
them.
actually a festival. Everyone's wearing red.
Yeah, Chinese New Year.
All right. You walk up to the nearest woman in a red dress,
Yeah.
wearing this kind of intricate fox mask and got ginger hair tied up into a nice bun.
Good evening.
Hello there. Oh, how are you enjoying the festivities?
Oh, it is great. Yes, it's very good night we are having. Yes.
Yes, it's quite wonderful. I'm just so glad I came.
Yes, me too, me too. It's kind of unfortunate that our host is being quite shy.
Ah, isn't that the fun of a masquerade ball? You never know who you're talking to.
I suppose, yes. I would like to thank them though for the lovely the ham is quite good. Have you had the ham yet? It's something.
No, I haven't, though. I'm certain with a little bit of initiative, you might be able to find your way to the hostess.
Sure. Yes. So anyways, I'm kind of looking for my friend. I've lost them in the crowd, and my memory is not as good as it used to be. I don't exactly recall what they look like.
Oh, well,
And I'm just gonna do short, small talk. I guess.
You continue chatting away with this woman who's.
Does this woman seem like at all the host?
You are free to ascertain what you can off of this information.
Okay.
Do I see Top having a very awkward conversation?
Make a perception check.
Would that be more? Well, okay, yeah.
With the perception, it's perception. That's a 22.
Oh yeah, you could hear
You
from
see
halfway
all.
across the fucking manor. You're like, oh my god, this fucking idiot.
Has my good friend made any progress on finding her?
In this time, he has talked to about a dozen different people. He has not looked like he succeeded in his task.
How many people with red dresses has he talked to yet?
You don't know.
I'm gonna go talk to Top because I'm bored. And I finished my whiskey and I've limited myself to one for the night, so this needs to wrap up quick. So I'm gonna go and I'm just gonna kind of like gently tug on their elbow, hey, how's it, friend?
Oh, here's my friend. Yes.
Oh, did you forget what I looked like? I thought we were gonna go meet by the plants.
No, see, you are very hard to find once you go into crowd.
What, is it because I'm short?
No, it is because I am very tall.
Okay. Well, hi, lady. Bye, lady.
Yes, no, don't you really like her red dress? Isn't it lovely? I'm sure not
Oh.
many people are wearing red dresses tonight.
What a beautiful dress, man.
You get
Thank you, my dear.
You're
yes. Anyways, it was very nice meeting you. What is your name?
Oh, Isabel.
Oh, nice to meet you, Isabel. I am Tuck. It was
Is she
good
telling the
talk.
truth when she says her name is Isabel?
Yeah.
Go
Can
for
I
it.
insight
Roll
check?
insight.
Well, the great thing about being an inquisitive type is that if I roll below a 7, I can treat it as an 8 for insight checks. So that's a 12.
Well,
Or, sorry, an 11. No,
what'd you roll,
12.
Top?
I rolled a 6.
Nice. Seems on level.
I have a
She's
plus
still
0.
She's a little awkward, but
Well, Lady Isabel, it was a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I need a drink. Come on, Top. You have
Okay.
to for me.
I will. Yes, I will get cup.
gives you kind of like a shallow curtsy.
Have a
and
good
then just
night.
Downs her wine glass.
I'm gonna just lean in as far as I can to Cal because I'm so tall.
I just blind Cal with
Host wears a red dress. New information. Red dress.
Oh, okay, cool.
I talk to that one. We talk
know
to
what
that
I
one
get?
next, right? What?
Do you know what her hair looks like, or any other details?
Yeah, what mask was she wearing? That one.
It's a fox mask.
Fox. Thank you. I forgot. My character remembers, but I do not.
Do we see Cass in the crowd?
Make a perception check.
Natural 20.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck yeah.
Um,
You're making up for all of my shitty rolls.
you
I'm
don't
making up
see-
for all the bad rolls I make every single day.
You don't see Casso. However, you do see a figure in a similar coat, but blue, with kind of these long silver glyphs and arcane markings going across it. But you notice the cuffs of them and kind of the inside on the what's it called, lapel, is the same purple with the gold filigree. However, the mask is different and the hair is now kind of up in a bun.
I'm gonna go over.
I'm gonna follow Cal. I am determined to not let them out of my sight now. Because I know the second they disappear, I will never see them again.
I know this coat.
Yes, you
Yeah,
do,
no.
Chris.
I knew the moment that he said Casso. I was like, God fucking damn it, Shane.
I didn't remember the name, but I know the coat.
I'm gonna go over to him and be like, hey, I'm a mutual friend of the captain's. Our hostess, you know of her, right?
Yes. Casso's now a female-looking figure, by the way.
What?
The hostess, yes. I'm pretty sure I know of her. What?
No, I'm just curious about like what her hair color is. Like, how tall is she?
Oh,
Like,
I've got no bloody idea on that front.
fucking damn it. Okay. No, it's fine. I was just hoping you would have like a physical description.
No, I would
I've
have
never
told
seen-
you if I had known.
I've never seen the
I
fucking
have-
wench in my life.
Perfect memory.
Wow, what a descriptor of another human being, calling them a wench.
Yes, that is very rude of you.
Well, I'm calling you.
Just silence as a response. We look for the red dress.
Maybe we go talk to the knight and let him know that his paramour is wearing a red dress tonight.
Yes, perhaps that would be a
He would be better
Good
at
idea.
honing in on her, and then he would be a very good distraction.
that is true. Yes, let's go find him again.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna go find my good friend that I know so much about.
Probably much more than you want to know.
I've been literally watching his conversation happen for the past half an hour at least.
I mean, you've learned nothing of substance about this man because all of his conversations are so fucking shallow.
Oh. Okay.
But you do find him. He's kind of still in the same wing, kind of just chatting to different people.
Hello, good sir. How are you doing tonight?
Oh, hello there. I'm doing fantastic. What about you?
I am fulfilling my role of dog, apparently. I heard a rumor that you are looking for someone this evening. Isn't that correct?
Oh, well, yes, I am looking for, the lady of the house. You know?
Well, I heard that red is very in season this year.
And who might you have heard this from?
The wait staff might have mentioned something and I overheard it. I am very small and people don't seem to notice me.
Oh, I might have to take the bribing them a little bit more. Huh. Thank you for the
If you
information.
need help finding her, let me know.
I think I might have an idea now. That narrows it down quite a bit.
Well, good luck, good wolf, from one dog to another.
Just gives you kind of like a polite nod. It's just, yes, thank you. He just starts walking away.
When he leaves, I just turn to Tom and I'm like, I hate myself. I hate everything I am.
I kind of hate you too right now, but it's okay.
I don't know how to be friendly. It just comes out like that.
It's okay. I teach.
Anyways, I'm gonna follow him for a bit. I will circle
Can
back.
you not just disappear? It's very difficult when you just disappear.
Okay, well, you're not very good at hiding in crowds, Tub, and I am.
That is, you are right. Yes, I am.
I will find you once I've spotted her.
Okay, I will look for other party. Okay. I should probably go check on Althea. They are upstairs.
Oh, and also, I'm sorry for smashing you on the ass earlier. That was like really the only way I could get your attention.
No, it's okay. It just was a little odd. And then DD also smacked me on the butt as well, so
Oh, speaking of continue on. No.
I get lots of attention tonight. Anyways, I go goodbye. Just kind of like awkwardly walk off.
Gonna go get more ham. See you later.
Oh, try the ham. It's very good. As I walk away.
I just picture as you walk away, you're just covering your ass like, with your hand.
All right, I'm gonna stalk the wolf.
All right. He continues his search.
That's another nat 20 for my stealth check.
Jesus.
What is happening? I can't talk about it because then it's gonna be acknowledged. So I just knocked on wood.
All right. Althea, you have opened so many doors. Thankfully, apparently most of the servant staff are downstairs, so you don't run into anyone. But you keep just... Eventually, you do find in kind of the... After going through all the doors in this hallway, and once you hit that T-junction, you do find a very small door that leads into what seems to be a servant's hallway that leads between a bunch of the different rooms.
Oh, thank fuck. Okay. I'm gonna kind of squeeze in
Okay.
to that hallway. And kind of peek into like each door.
Okay. You open one door, seems to be a laundry room. Closed. You open another door, it seems to go into another washroom. Closed. You gotta open another door, and you just hear kind of a rhythmic just in the room.
Yikes.
Please not having. Please don't be having sex. Okay. Peek in. I don't want to see anything. I really hope it's not what I'm thinking.
It is a bedroom.
I'm peeking in,
no!
but I don't want to see anything.
Are they doing the do? I don't want to run into this shit.
You just hear you open it like an inch. You see a bedroom, kind of a vanity off one side, just a bed, and then you're like, oh.
No, I close it. I walk away.
Still rhythmic thumping.
No other noises, just the thumping. Perfectly quiet.
There was a little bit of noise going on once you opened the door.
No,
It seemed like they were trying to keep a little quiet.
No.
They're. Never mind.
All right. Open the next door. It's a closet. Open the next door. You finally find another bedroom. This one unoccupied. It's a very lavish bedroom with a giant canopy bed, some wardrobes and an armoire, small little seating area with a teapot on it, stone fireplace off in one corner.
And it looks like it would be like the lady of the house's room.
It's
like
a
it's
very
that
fancy
fancy.
bedroom. It's a very
Okay,
fancy bedroom.
awesome. No one's nearby, right?
Make a perception check.
Okay, cool. With my luck, I'll walk in and she's just sitting right there, like, what the fuck?
She's just powder in her nose, and you walk in.
Well, I have to go and see. Oh, shut up, Siri. Well, yeah, no. That's like a 7.
7. Yeah, as far as you can tell, there's no one in the room. You do hear a slightly different rhythm of thumping now. Just thump, 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 thump.
In this room?
In the room you would same direction.
Oh, thank
just
you.
a heavier, slower rhythm.
Oh,
Christ.
gross. Okay, I'm just gonna.
The softcore porn.
I've described nothing but a singular sound.
That's it.
We're just
All I
making
want.
inferences.
Not even that.
There's a whole little plot line going on in there. That's my little like. That's my amusement
Someone's
for.
desperately trying to get out of a cage.
It's actually a Sherlock Holmes situation where he's like tied to the bed and he's just trying to like shimmy out of it. So it's the sound you just hear.
Well, they're fucked. Whatever.
Quite literally.
There's a shutter just knocking repeatedly against the window.
This is an inside bedroom. There are no windows.
It's a magic shutter magically knocking against the window.
All right.
So I'm gonna look around the room and see if I can find like a desk where like a journal would be.
Okay. There is, yeah, there would be an kind of a mirror armoire type deal with a few drawers in it. A vanity, that's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Armoire is a different thing.
Yes.
But
Yeah,
there's a
an
vanity
armoire
with
is a
several
wardrobe.
drawers in it. You can see kind of an
Um,
inkwell and a quill sitting on the front of it.
So, same thing with the doors. I'm gonna look in each drawer.
Oh, that's a bunch of makeup. That's a bunch of jewelry.
Ooh, jewelry bell. Open the jewelry again. Ooh.
Oh.
Ah,
After a few
boo-boo.
attempts, you open a drawer kind of lower to the ground and you find a nicely bound leather journal.
Ooh, okay. So I look around again. No one's nearby. If I like go and like read a little
You
bit
are-
here and there.
Alone in this room, as far as you can tell.
Okay. I'm gonna start like kind of like paging through a little bit.
Okay. Most of the journal entries aren't of too much interest, talking about going to dinners or having guests over, or throwing a party. Very often they describe receiving animals as like parts of her collection to be added to her collection. The most recent of which in the past week says, I got this spotted otter from further south along the coast of the Sarlai. It paid a hefty price for it, about 10 platinum, but it should make an additional focus piece for the collection, which should be very nice.
Talking about like dead animals or like alive animals?
Doesn't say.
Okay.
However, the same journal entry goes on to say, my dough mask has arrived, thankfully, but one of my servants spilled a bottle of wine on my white dress, and I was so focused on getting that for the gala. I might have to settle for the red dress this evening, but maybe I'll wear the green one, I'm not certain.
Okay. Anything else? Like, like is she talking about like what kind of mask she's gonna wear?
Yes, at a dough mask.
Oh, a dough mask. Oh shoot. I totally missed that.
Don't ever become a spy, Kaylee.
Listen, I would be terrible as a spy. Okay. And that's it.
That's the most useful information you can glean from this.
Anything else while I'm reading? Like, who's fucking who? Because I kind of am interested in who's like. I don't want to look in there. I don't want
You want that
anything
hot
like.
goss.
I kind of want like the gossip. Like, who might be in that room? Like, because like, it's tempting to just know.
What's the tea, sis?
What's the tea?
Oh, there's information. She talks about Jordanian and how he's been courting her and been so romantic. It's just so fascinating of an individual. She plans on putting a little bit of a test during the evening, seeing if love will guide his way to him finding her during the gala. Maybe they'll sneak off for a nice walk in the woods at night. She says maybe he'll propose to me eventually. Who knows? Could be very romantic. You know, nights are like this.
She has the wrong night. Wrong night. Okay, I'm gonna close that book. I'm gonna put it in my boob pocket, my bra. I'm gonna put it underneath. Is it big enough, or like too big, or like
it's a fairly sizable book. I don't think you're packing. I don't think you have the facilities for that one, big man.
Damn it. Okay.
Unless you
had like
some watermelons strapped to your chest, I don't think you're hiding this thing.
Yeah. I want to take it.
Just rip the page out.
No, I just want the whole thing. I want the hot goss. Damn. Okay, never mind. I can't. I'll put it back in the drawer. I'm gonna take a necklace though.
Easy enough. You steal a nice golden necklace with a ruby in the center and just kind of stuff it in your dress.
Yeah, perfect. Oh, before I go, I'm gonna look. Does she have like a closet, or like if I like look for her dresses, could I see if she has a green dress in the closet or a red dress in the closet?
There's a wardrobe that does not look big enough to handle dresses, but there is a side door not facing out towards the hallway. I'm gonna look in the side door. You find her very lavish walk-in closet, mirror little island for her servants to prepare her outfits.
Okay, I'm gonna look for either the green or the red dress.
There are a lot of dresses.
Damn.
A lot of dresses. There's at least probably 3 or 4 white ones, about 2 green ones, about 3 red ones.
Okay, never mind. My idea.
You think this rich ass woman's only gonna have one dress in one color?
Yeah.
The fuck kind of peasant shit do you think this is?
I thought maybe I could just, I don't know. I thought I was being smart. It's fine. I'm gonna take my Stella necklace and my information.
It was a good idea. It was good.
Thank
it was good to double
you.
check.
Thank you. I'm gonna take my Stella necklace and my information, and I'm going to go back and kind of like earmuffs as I walk past the thumping.
Well, hold on. Could you could see the dresses in person? Is she thick though?
Is she thick though? Is she thick though? Is she tiny, or is she packing?
Is she an Amazon queen?
What
How
size?
tall does she seem to
What
be?
titty size cock and shade?
What
Is she an A cock? Is she a triple D? Like,
What shoe size is she?
Shane, if there's no combat, this is where the sessions go.
That's the worst part, is you still have combat. It's 11:15 and there's still combat.
Social
this might be turning into a two-parter, because oh boy howdy.
Yeah, I can't stay up too late. It's gotta have to be a 2-parter.
If there's gonna be
Just get us to a big crazy moment.
And then you can buff the actual battle when we actually play the battle.
Wait, what? What was
I'm
that
saying
sentence?
if we make it a 2-parter, you can just make the actual fight like a big enough fight where it takes the whole game.
You guys are gonna die as is.
I mean, with 30 hit points, yeah, I am.
yeah.
I have 62 hit points. I don't know what you're talking about, Shane.
Lucky.
Let's not look at the monster I have prepared.
I don't like that.
Maybe if it's
I
a
don't like that.
two-parter, you can change things around a little bit so it's a more fair and dynamic fight.
Nah.
Yeah, that too. That too.
Nah.
Nah, I'll get it.
All right. Kaylee, you head past out of the servants' hallway, away from the room where two people are having sex.
Now that you said it, made it more real.
Just call it like it is.
There are two. I can give you all the very specific plot line behind that room.
No, we're good, thank you.
I don't know why I have a plot line for it, but I have plot for it.
Oh. That's the lady of the house in there with another man.
There's a man in there, that's right.
Person. Huh?
There's at least a man in there.
Oh. Ooh.
Spicy.
I want the tea later. I want the tea.
Told you, there's a whole fucking plot.
No, I'm not gonna be a pervert about it though. I'm not gonna sneak in. Okay.
What's
Earmuffs,
their
walk
whole
away.
story?
Walk by. I open the door an inch. I cast fog cloud. I leave.
No, you cast Cloud Kill. Anyways,
I cast
Worst
silent
moment.
image. I make a man just standing there, looking at the bed and doing nothing
we have
else.
combat to get to. Let's go. Kaylee, you continue down the hallway.
Earmuffs, earmuffs, earmuffs.
You successfully avoid the rhythmic thumping.
And I run out, and like I fast walk back down the hallway, towards the stairway. I do not know how I'm gonna get back.
All right. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna walk down very nonchalant, like I'm meant to be there.
Make a deception check. Let's go with that.
Which dice is going to Okay, well, actually, I think I can use. No, not this one. Uh, 14.
14. You walk past the guard. He looks at you and just he's like, you can feel him looking at you as you walk past, but he doesn't chase.
Oh my god.
Coming down the stairs is a totally different thing. Especially since you know there's at least one person up there.
Beast one?
No. No. Okay, I'm just gonna very nonchalantly walk, and I'm gonna find one of my party members.
You immediately run face first in the top.
Hello.
Oh, you made it
So-
back down. Good job.
I did. Thank you. So I have more information.
Okay.
There's a possibility that she is wearing a green dress instead of a red. It's
Okay.
either or.
Is that only information you have for me today?
And well, as we know, she's trying to get the wolf man
Okay.
to find her.
Sure, I'm sure that is what they are doing. You didn't get any more information on outfit? There is no information on what else character is wearing.
Is there something I forgot?
Yes,
Oh,
the
yeah.
mask. The mask. Tell me what her mask is.
I was trying to something. Visual.
I'm not the person to get information.
I love how we had a separate conversation about this where you were like reading the journal. You're like, oh, I only know if she's in a red or green dress. Chris said she has a dough mask. It said she got a dough mask.
I wrote it down.
I'm sorry. She also has a dough mask on.
Oh, good. Okay, great. I will try
And
find.
possibly a dump truck of an ass.
I nearly snorted my fucking drink.
Oh, my sides hurt. Oh God. I can't do accent now. Okay, good, great. I'm glad. I will keep the eye on mask, not us. Can I see if there's anybody in the room that has a red dress
Make
on
a
that's got a dough
perception
mask on? Great. Oh my God, that was incredible. I rolled. Hold on, an 18.
18. Off in, you can just see her off in the right side of the room, or like not the right, the left hallway. Where you guys had found Cassavin initially. You do see a woman in a red dress with a dough mask on, like a very like lithe, very kind of spindly woman with very thin brown hair done up in kind of this nice, almost kind of a bun more or less with a few pins in it. Talking to.
Does she have a nice ass?
She is literally just straight. She's a fucking stick.
That is unfortunate. Does not have any
There's
body
not a
fat.
single dump in that truck.
Okay, great. Hey, Cal, if you were around me, that would be really great right now.
Is she talking to the hunter?
No, she is talking to a Haveshi man, kind of like very dark skin, wearing a snake mask and kind of these white, kind of traditional Haveshi clothing.
I'm just gonna like say out loud, Cal, it would be really nice if you were right next to me right now. Cal, hello?
Jay,
Cal.
where am I right now?
Cal.
You're in the same room with your 18 perception. Or passive perception. You probably can hear this.
I'm still standing right next to you.
No, I know, but I need Cal, so because we need key, right? I am not stealthy enough to go grab key, but Cal would be stealthy enough to grab key.
I will tap.
If
them on the
anything,
shoulder.
when
Be like,
Can you
hello.
reach their shoulder?
I see that the
they're
others.
booty.
I tap them on their ass.
Oh, hello. Yes. Okay, great.
Hello.
Do you think
man
that?
is an idiot? I gave him the clue, and he's like, yes, I know for sure where she is. And then he walked off in the opposite direction.
Yes, she's right there. I mean, I'm
she's
not
right there.
pointing. I'm not pointing.
She's right there. She's with the dough mask.
Great.
Althea found good information.
I could walk. Thank you.
Hello. Hello, chaps. I see you've all grouped back up. Any
Yes,
new
hello.
info on this?
This
Now
is
that we're all together
JD.
again.
We've
That's JD.
Are you carrying like a tray of wine?
Yeah, it's got a few left. I think my time's almost up on this trick, though. I should. If we're moving on to any new information, I'll probably drop this disguise in a bit. I mean,
Well,
I'll
if you-
probably change clothes soon. I don't want to say that out loud that I'm wearing.
We found Lady of the Hour. She is over there.
And a dough mask.
Oh,
might be a wise idea. You said you're pretty good at distractions. If you want to like put on a little bit of a show, do a little bit of magic tricks, so then that way she's a little bit more distracted when I go try to figure out where the fuck she keeps her key and then steal it.
Or you could always pull the trick that we did earlier with
Oh
the
yes, that
wine.
would be good.
Now that like I know where she is, can I like do like a analysis of her and see whether or not I know where she would probably be keeping the key?
Enhance. That right there.
Zoom.
I'm in.
Make a perception check.
Could you do command? Could you could command her to give key? Is that something you could do? Again.
One moment.
That's a dirty 20.
So her dress is kind of an interesting. It's not a very formal ball gown. It's got this kind of leather. It's a. Yeah, it would more or less be kind of a corset, but like a very stylized leather corset with some pouches attached to a belt on it.
Ooh, probably on the belt somewhere. Is it somewhere? Does her belt have any like little like doodads or fanny packs going
There are
on?
2 pouches on the back of the belt.
Cool.
I
I'll
could possibly
point that out to everyone on the note, so everyone knows where it probably is.
Is she wearing like a necklace with a key on it or
It's
anything?
there's pouch. She's wearing like a belt
Pouches.
with this dress, and
Okay.
there's pouches on the belt.
Does it actually look like? Does the dress look good with like a belt with pouches? I thought it looked like tacky looking.
It's like it got a stylized leather corset on it. Like,
No.
The most important information.
No,
Does she look tackier than I think that's great.
It's very important.
No, it actually
It's
is.
important to me.
It's really good.
it's an odd choice for a gala. It looks almost kind of like a cross between I'm wearing a dress and a gown for an event, and I'm going out on an expedition into the jungle.
I like your outfit better than hers.
Oh, thank you. I do too. I think she looks, for being the lady of the house, I think she looks not what I would have expected. A bit tacky.
Yes.
Stuff is so much prettier in her room, I can tell you that.
Interesting. So, how are we going to go about this? Are we going to just?
Well, JT could always go over and drop the whole tray on her, and Cal could always stand by and in the distraction gonna grab the key.
I think that she might notice some like her having something terrible like happen directly to her, and then both of her pouches are gone off of her thing. I think she'd know that something was up, so maybe instead we do something that's just distracting, just distracting enough, and I'll just do a brush by, snag both of them and go.
Did we learn anything? Oh, sorry. Okay, no, I am not muted. Do we learn anything new about her? Like, anything that we can use that might distract her well? Like, what's she into? You know.
Well, she really wants the wolf idiot to propose to her in the gardens.
Oh, and maybe we kindly point out her to him. Kind of make it obvious. That's the lady of house.
Should we plan to kind of give him the idea? Be like, hey, it would be the best idea to propose. I don't.
Yes, or perhaps even just having him see her and know it's actually her. Might be good because she might be so distracted with him finding her at the start that we could just sneak by. Then she'll be so distracted with him and wanting to walk with him in gardens that she wouldn't notice that pouches were gone. Perhaps. I don't know the wiles of women, so.
I mean, I've already talked to her and given her the heads up, hey, you're or not him. I've already talked to him and said, hey, your boy or your girl's in red.
Yes, but where is he compared to her?
He's stupid compared to her.
He's that direction. She is right there.
Yeah. So unless someone else can like very subtly be like, oh, isn't that doe-eyed lady in red just looking so smashing today? Like,
I could do pacify. I don't think you've seen me before, so I could quite easily just go.
you literally walked up with me to him.
Oh shit, I forgot.
Maybe
Wait, did I? When
Yeah.
was this? Where was I?
we
When
walked
this
together.
happened?
We were together when it happened.
Where was I when this happened? You're right, I did. You're right, I did.
Maybe JD can do.
Yes, hey, yes, JD. How about you go up and talk her up?
Okay, well, I'm probably gonna switch it up then. Where's the nearest, like, are there like columns in this room breaking it up at all, Shane?
Not particularly.
Okay, well, I have to basically get out of sight somewhere where I can drop the disguise without anybody noticing. So
You could go around. Probably the closest place would be, since the stairwell kind of goes up in a curve. There's a slight back portion of it that's mostly obscured from everything.
sure, I'll try to unobtrusively make my way over there.
All right. Give me a stealth check.
Ooh, dice gods, grant me a 15.
Okay. And you just go back there and drop disguise self.
E.
Okay.
And I'm going to unbutton my coat and let it drop into the ball gown, and switch into a different female form.
All right. In a swift motion, you set down the tray on a table nearby and just.
And then continue walking.
All right. You walk back out, now in your more feminine form.
The same one that the others had seen earlier, so that they're at least familiar. The mask is still a Blue Jay mask, because I can't change that, but they should recognize the mask anyway. And of course, I had to make sure this dress had pockets, but the pockets basically cut through to where my two decks of cards are on my hips. But I'm trying to think of like what, if there's a specific spell that would help me here. But I'll walk back up to the group. So we can reconvene, because I forgot what exactly we're doing now, because I'm supposed to go do something, but I'm not sure what.
You're supposed to go and be like, wow, look at how hot the lady in the fawn mask is. Isn't she just
stupid?
a picture in red? Just nearby him, so he can be like, oh.
Yeah, I'll go do that.
All right.
I'll go find the himbo.
I think this is more of a him bim.
Yeah.
Is it really?
What?
Huh?
Is he really?
I wouldn't say he's a big, strong man. He is not a. He's definitely not the brightest, but I don't know if he's like.
Okay, himbo. There he is. Okay, sorry, I had to pull up
the chart.
Had to pull up literally the chart of where it falls to get a better.
We got a herbo, a himbim, a bimbo, and a himbo.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, yes, you can relatively easily find him. He's not that hard to pick out of a crowd.
Step up behind him, sort of hand on the lower back, pulling around to his other hip, pulling him forward and whisper into his ear.
Did you think this through, Chris?
No, sorry, I'm trying to read spells at the same time.
Oh, isn't that a problem?
Well, I'm casting friends as I go up, as I'm pulling up to him. So like, the somatic component is me pulling him towards me. So I am casting friends.
Oh,
as a
smart,
candy.
smart.
Okay. That's a wisdom save.
No, I just have advantage on all checks, all
okay.
charisma checks, as long as he's not hostile towards me. But he
Plot
will
twist, he's-
realize.
holds his sword.
He will realize 1 minute later that I used magic, and he will become hostile towards me. But I'm aware of that, and I can change. So.
Okay.
I won't necessarily. I'll be whispering into his ear, so he won't necessarily get a good look at me, unless he's real struggly and squirmy. But I'm supposed to pass along a message from Our Lady that she's looking rather doe-eyed tonight. Whenever she thinks of you.
Oh, that's lovely to hear. Give her my regards. I hope we'll talk to her soon.
Doe-eyed. She's looking rather doe-eyed.
I would describe her eyes as very beautiful.
She's
and
looking
innocent
rather
in that way.
doe-faced.
Well, that's quite insulting, actually.
Not her actual face, but she's wearing the face of a doe.
That sounds very unhygienic.
No.
I'm going to punch this man. My character has never wanted to punch someone this much in their entire life.
She's expressed her interest in meeting out in the gardens.
Oh, well, I can certainly make my way out there right now. And
Also, she's in the
starts
corner
walking-
over there.
He starts walking.
No way, he's still talking.
Alright, I'll smack him on the ass as he leaves.
That's just our thing now, I guess.
There's a secret handshake. He heads out towards the
did he-
gardens.
Question. Did he get a look at me, or was he too focused on whatever else? Because I was specifically
He
coming
definitely
up
looked towards you. Like,
Okay, that's fine.
you had a multi-part conversation. He did look at you.
Cool. Alright, part 1. Done.
Was it?
Was it?
Man, did not pick
I
up.
don't think it was.
He booked it outside, right?
Yeah, but we were trying to just
he's
get him
outside
to
now.
walk over.
We were just
That's
trying to get him
fine.
to go talk to her.
We
Yeah,
don't
but he
need
said he's
him
outside.
to be him.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I have an intelligence of 19. I'm a few steps ahead, y'all.
I wasn't certain on that
Give us
one.
an entire clue about what your plan was.
Oh my
I
god.
wasn't either, but I figured it out.
I think my base intelligence is a 9 right now. Oh my
I
god.
was a 14. I think
Mine is a
that's-
13.
Yeah. I think I would
My-
have picked up on it.
My real person intelligence is a 9. Right now.
Same.
All right, I'm gonna head back to the group, circle my way around, grab a drink off of a servant's tray, smack them on the ass as I go.
This is
Actually, less of a smack, more of a pinch. You gotta switch it up.
It's getting to be borderline just sexual harassment on a grand scale.
Oh my
Okay, but
God.
of all of the characters that I make, all of the other ones are wholesome. JD is a terrible person. I want y'all to know.
Noted.
Like, comparatively, just awful. I considered, like, neutral evil, but not actually.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
That's a lot.
I'm just letting y'all know. But, but, head back to the group. So, the Nimbus is outside. I am going to take his place and try to get Our Lady out there with him. If they're out there together, we can sort of just knock them out if we need to.
Why don't you just go talk to her now?
Oh, I could
Yes, we
too.
take
I'm
stuff
going to do that,
now.
but that's how I'm going to get her out there.
But
Okay.
if two people in the same place, isn't that a little bit silly?
Yes. So we do it now.
I'm
we
not
do
going
it
to
now
go out
with
there
Big
with-
Couch.
Yeah, okay. If things go wrong, I'm just gonna look at like everything's causing, on fire. So
Sure. Cow
I'm
walks.
just saying,
Cow walks
if it
by.
looks like
and
suddenly
grabs
there's a
stuff.
fire that breaks out, it's probably not real.
Okay. Good. Cool. Here. I will. Sure. I'm glad at least somebody is smarter than I am.
Oh, could everyone circle around me for a moment so I can
Yes, I be big and strong.
Give hug.
Give
well, not
good
actual
big
hug,
hug.
just a little huddle so I can hitch the skirt back up.
We'll just pretend dance right here.
And I'm gonna try to get the edge of the ball gown back up to its coat form.
All right. A little bit of effort, but you hoist it back up and button it.
All right, and let's hope that she doesn't know he's wearing a wolf mask.
Mm-hmm.
When you changed the color of your suit, are you able to change the shape of your mask?
It's not part of me. I can really only change me, unless I'm putting on a fake layer.
Can you do the fake layer again? So then that way your outfit is also in more of the colors of a knight?
Oh yeah, no, I actually shouldn't I? I have a 19 intelligence, but a 13 wisdom. Sometimes it falls apart. Yeah, I'll disguise self again. Sort of pushing my hand back through my hair, and as I do, everything suddenly changes until I look like him. How much taller is he than me? Because I'm like 5'8".
He's probably about the same size as you, maybe like an inch or two taller.
Oh, okay, good. I don't remember what he sounded like, so now he talks like this, because I think this is the closest to Shane's character voice that I can get.
It sounded very unsanitary, but
I just need to enunciate my T's more.
this is when we play
All
the
right,
game of
wish
not
me
only
luck.
do we do accents, can we replicate each other's accents?
No, I can't. Shane, you have 3 voices, but I can't nail any of them down.
I have more than 3. I have like 5. Thank you very fucking much.
You have 3 that you resort to. The other 2 you keep in your back pocket. And then birds on top of that. The birds don't count as a voice.
Hey, the birds count to
Let's
me.
And Theodore.
Well, the birds would make it 6, but I will, in my Jimbly Nimbus form, will saunter over
Jimmy
and...
Nimbus.
Yeah, I don't remember his name. I wrote it down. Jordanian of Shivanis, a.k.a. Jimbly of Shinimbus. I will go talk to her, and I don't know the proper etiquette of these knights, so rather than touching her or trying to like make a big show of it, I'm just going to sort of try to bump into her in the side and subtly talk to her without making a big show out of it.
So she is talking to someone right now.
I'll wait till a breath in the conversation.
Okay.
Who's she talking to?
A kind of dark-skinned Haveshi-looking man.
Oh, that's right. Fuck that
Kind
guy.
of like white clothing and a snake mask.
Fuck you, Idris Elba.
We're just gonna blow past that. Eventually, you bump into.
I'm just picturing this guy as Idris Elba.
All right. As a brief kind of beat in the conversation happens, you bump into her. You see, like, the man kind of like look curiously over at you, and she just stumbles for a second.
I'll wink at the man. As I start whispering to her. I don't remember Shane's character voice now. My lady, I've spent a considerable effort this evening locating you. It would be a great pleasure if you would join me outside somewhere more private. I have something rather pressing I must bring up to you. Meet me out there at your leisure. I shall await you.
How forward of you. Well, I'm sorry, Minister Irvash. I will be right back. Please enjoy the festivities. Are you waiting for her to follow you?
I'm gonna, while this is happening, while she is distracted, can I stealth up and try to yoink the bags?
Make a stealth check and a sleight of hand check.
Well, I'm so glad that I got advantage on fucking stealth checks, because now when it counts, I'm fucking rolling shit. That's a 17 stealth check.
Okay.
And then... Seriously, when it counts! Sleight of hand. That's a 9. Oh god, unless I get advantage because of my stealth.
I rolled a 7 for perception.
Oh, thank God.
Thank you, Himbus, for
Thank you, Himbus. Great Himbus.
providing the distraction we need, even though it wasn't the type I thought we were going to do.
I just want to get this over with. I'm trying to get this done as quickly as possible.
Definitely and subtly, especially given these pouches are about eye height for you at most. You kind of subtly reach your hand inside, feeling around. First one's empty. Go into the second, not empty, but it doesn't have anything of value to you in it. Second one, you find a small key ring with a few keys on it.
Down the hatch.
That makes me think you're just eating it. You're just like, help.
Oh, I meant down here into the bra.
Wait, does your character have a bra?
They, them, baby. Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows what's in there?
He's going into the armor.
It's going somewhere.
He's going.
We might not know where, but we're going somewhere. All right. You quickly stuff it in. Are you, Chris, are you waiting for her to follow you, or are you just going on your own?
I'll go a few steps ahead until I can like mix into a group and sort of slit between them until I'm like at least slightly out of sight, right? Just real like Assassin's Creed, find the group of monks that happen to be wearing white and just like step into the middle of them, that type of thing.
Okay.
I want to be a few steps ahead of her, but like obviously looking back and lead her a bit outside so that it's clear that she's actually going outside, but then not actually let her catch up to me. I want to just dip out of sight. Sure. into the crowd, hopefully.
Make a stealth check. See how well you can pull off this maneuver.
What I have. Oh, 18 plus 2 is a 20 total.
Hell yeah.
It's the first time I've rolled well this whole night.
All right. Just keeping about probably 6 to 10 feet ahead of her, weaving in and out of crowds, kind of just barely staying within her vision. Those of you that are watching still, you notice she's just like, this is so... Like, she has a kind of look in her, on her eyes, just like, ooh, this is fun. And she begins following you through the crowd, kind of keeping up, but not keeping up too closely. Lead her outside.
But yeah, once I believe that I've slipped out of her vision and I can see that she's no longer like has eyes directly on me, I'm gonna try to circle back.
Okay.
And as I'm slipping into the group, I am actually switching out my disguise again, dropping disguise self.
Okay. So you're doing this kind of in the main foyer?
If I'm... I mean, I'll get outside if it's like darker outside.
Yeah, so let's say you go outside and as you round the corner, kind of passing by behind a group of people, walking past a group of people, then you quickly just drop your disguise, follow back behind
A bus
them.
passes by, momentarily blocking me from view for just a split second. And when it finishes passing, I'm gone.
Yes, a group walks by, as you pass them, your disguise drops, and you just start you 180 and start following them back in. And you see the lady walking outside, going towards the back.
See, they are there together now, and both of them believe that the other has asked for each other. So, if they're gonna start snogging or something out there, that should at least keep them busy.
Oh, how uncouth.
But like, that's why I wanted the two of them there together, so that I don't have to do anything further.
All right.
There.
You head back, you meet up with the group.
Right. Shall we go to the barn?
Yes,
you have the key?
Do we have the keys?
Oh, yeah. Yep, definitely. Sorry.
Good of you to tell us that you have
I-
item we need.
I grabbed it while you were talking to her. I wasn't very subtle. I kind of thought you saw me. She didn't notice, I guess, apparently. So, we're good.
I mean, your stealth up there was fine. It was the...
Yeah, that's true.
You accidentally, like, grabbed her ass while you were trying to pick her pockets.
Can confirm she does not have a dump truck of an ass under that dress. There's nothing there. I accidentally brushed up in a weird
We've
way.
been lied to.
What?
So
We've
not only
been
was
lied to.
Not only does she suck, but she also doesn't have a fat ass to make up for it.
not only is her outfit disgusting, but also she doesn't have an ass.
It is very unfortunate, yes.
Alright, let's
They are made for each other, I suppose.
both dumb as fucking bricks.
Anyway, I believe we should make haste out to the old biggity barn.
Yeah, I'm gonna like who's the shortest one out of the four of you?
Me, I think.
I'm gonna wrap my arm around you in like a way of like we're a couple heading off to have some fun. And I'm like, see you guys later.
Wait, no, Alfie is 5'5", I think.
Oh, okay, then yeah, Althea shorter.
I'll wrap my arm around Althea and be like, come on, babe.
Come on, babe, let's go out into the woods.
Oh.
Go
Fucking some bushes.
Go and make out rock.
He's gonna make that point.
And I'll link arms with Tup and follow.
Yes, I suppose that means that we are partners now.
We'll turn into a small orgy in the woods.
Also, when they wrap their arm around Althea, I don't know if you noticed, but she kind of like makes it like a.
Choice either. You're the shortest one out of the three of them.
Hey, nothing personal, Toots.
My luck.
Personal. You're not my type either, if I'm going to be completely honest. Too much.
Repeat that?
Oh, I'm trying. You made a face like you don't like me, so I'm just trying to make it clear that there's nothing going on here.
I'm not good with people.
Yeah, no, neither am I. That's why I tried to make it clear. This is very awkward.
Hmm.
Anyway, how was your night? Did you enjoy the wine?
I found a nice necklace and heard some disgusting noises, but other than that, it was pretty good.
That's good. That's good. I'm very excited to steal from this woman now. Let's go.
Oh, I already have.
Proud of you.
As you guys walk out, you pass by Casamaris, just kind of sitting there, leaning up against the wall. Now back in the original form you found them. They just kind of watch you guys as you're leaving.
I'll give one of those like little finger waves. You know what I'm talking about? Like, well, hold on, I don't have the thing.
I literally, as you were saying that, I was just going.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly.
Count each finger while waving.
All right, you all head outside, passing by a few people on the way through. And you eventually make your way out to the backyard where there's a garden, a little fountain, some benches, and you do see Lady Arafel and Sir Jordanian talking to each other, kind of sitting by the fountain.
Gonna keep on going into the woods, pretending like we're about to go have some fun.
All right, you guys relatively subtly walk into the woods, finding kind of this main pathway leading from the garden out into the forest, and you follow it for a good like 10 minutes. It's a pretty far path. Eventually you come to this large, I guess it's almost a squat barn, but at the same time it looks like a really well built building. There's these colorful iron hatched windows, a large set of double doors leading into it. There seems to be kind of flickering bluish green light coming from inside of it.
That's not terrible at all.
Is there like a second cooler party happening in there that we didn't get invited to?
Like a rave or something.
That's the cyberpunk. Like
That's the orgy.
that's the
was
cyber goth rave.
upstairs.
All right.
All right, now that we're further into the woods, I'm gonna unlink with Althea and just
Oh,
can.
my gosh.
Is there like a spot we can like? Is there like doors, windows? Like what's like? Is there like a good entry point?
There's a set of double doors right at the front.
Okay. Is there?
Are there people around?
Make a
Yeah.
perception check.
Fuck. Oh, 14.
14.
That was almost a nat one.
You definitely can't see anyone nearby. Can't hear anyone. From a faint look inside, you don't see anyone, though you see what looks like a very large amount of taxidermied animals
Outside? The
in
barn?
the barn.
Oh, okay.
I was really hoping not taxidermy. I was hoping she had a zoo.
No, I think it'd be something else. Alright, so that we just go inside now. Yes?
Do you think we'll find any people in there, like stuffed people?
Oh,
I
Actually,
should make it clear that
quite
I've
like to
switched
see
fully
that.
back to like male form now.
I'd like to see that, actually.
Oh, wait,
That might be interesting.
Yeah, do you think
No,
she
it
like
would not
stuffs
be.
trophies of enemies and such?
I mean, it would be kind of gross, for sure. It might not be pretty, but
Maybe she's a real freak.
yeah, right.
well, she's
Maybe
fucking
that's why.
random.
That is why she does not have any fashion sense.
Wait, a dump truck of an ass.
I mean, I wasn't going to say it, but yes.
I'm sorry, Shane.
Let's just go inside so we can end tonight. Let us go find.
With a few tries, given there's a few keys on this ring, you eventually find one that unlocks the doors. You swing them open to a space lit by a bunch of hanging crystalline lights that seem to be emitting this bluish green hue. And it's just almost a small museum worth of taxidermy animals, statues, humanoid figures that seem to be, interestingly, like they look almost real, but upon Chris, no, Chris, no.
R.I.P. Chris. Okay, Chris is back. Chris is back.
I've gotten better at resetting everything quickly.
I'm proud of you. Yeah, several just a large amount of taxidermied animals, like over 100 of them. Some statues of figures in armor, some of them disconcertingly real until you go up next to them and you see the figures, despite looking human, are statues just kind of covered in a light layer of wax to look like skin.
Okay, we look for box now. Yes?
Yep. I'll look for the box.
All right,
Can I assist?
make an investigation check. Sure.
I will also look for box.
Sure.
We split up.
I rolled a natural 20.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
21
I was gonna
total.
insist. I guess natural 20 works too.
I can tell you where it's not.
That is. Wait, was it investigation? That is
Yeah.
a 21.
Also a 21.
I love that Chris got the same total as you, but he did not roll.
I rolled a natural 20.
I have a plus
I got a 25.
Didn't even try.
100 animals.
You're just letting
Fuck
everyone
it,
else
we
do the
found
work.
it.
Oh yeah. I'm kind of just standing there. I did a lot of work.
You do find the spotted otter.
Oh. That's sad.
It is an interesting little guy. No, you do not find a box in this immediate room. However, you do find another set of doors inlaid into the back.
Or perhaps it is this way.
Shall we?
Yes, let's.
All right. Go up. Try the door. It's locked. However, with a quick run through the keys, you manage to find one that is unlocked. And you find kind of a small back storage area where there's a few smaller figures on a shelf, some boxes, some small crates, some supplies, some paper. And on a table in the back, you find a small mahogany box with the crest of our lovely captain right on the front.
I'm gonna look around. Is there any threats? Like traps, things like that?
Not that you can see. You're fairly certain.
Who wants to carry this thing?
I shall carry. I am big and strong.
How are we gonna like you have your cloak. Do you wanna like put it under your cloak?
Oh, yes, I could try and hide, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna like grab some rope and start tying it around him.
Before you
Just
do
tying
that,
it around my back.
Like, that way it's like affixed to them, so that way their like cloak can be like.
I'm like a hunchback now. Like,
wait, before you do that, did we want to peek inside?
and I mean, I kind of do, yes, but I don't want.
I think.
Well, you said the
there'll
box
be-
was locked.
We're being paid
Mhm.
for discretion. And I don't,
Perhaps he will tell us when we get back.
I,
I don't believe so.
my largest guess is that, like, old Bessie, their dog, died recently and got taxidermied, and she was like, I want this dog. I've been very jealous of their dog my entire life and took it, and she was going to put it in her taxidermy collection.
Yes,
That's
perhaps
the
that is
thing
it.
I've had in my head for the past, like, 10 minutes.
My question is, she spent a lot of money on each one, from what I gather, and also I read her diary. So why would why would she have spent that much money and kept it all in a shed in the woods?
Cult stuff? I don't fucking know.
Oh,
We're not gonna
Yes, perhaps this is in a controlled environment in terms of temperature. You know,
yeah,
perhaps house is too. Also, if she had many parties, right? She has many parties. It might be smarter to have all of the expensive stuff out back, and not in house where they could steal.
Anyways, how are we gonna get this fucking off premises?
I'm just going to keep walking in one direction, and eventually I shall find road. I am assuming.
Well, does she have, like, is it like there's walls and stuff? Like her.
There were walls around the estate, as far as you can see.
They can be hopped.
The ones closer to the front, maybe a bit more so. These ones are the ones you saw towards the back were about 10 feet.
Someone gives me a boost, I can probably climb it. Drop a rope down.
Oh yes, let's do that.
Cool, let's go.
I can probably just make a big illusion when if we want to walk back the same way we came, like once we get out of the woods to where people could possibly see us, I can just throw down a bit silly putty. Throw down a big illusion that we can just sort of sneak around while everybody's focused on that, and then make our way to the front, and then we're home free.
Works for me.
you could do that.
I mean, if we think we can climb the gate out here, though, the fence,
Oh!
might as well do that.
Okay, I completely forgot. I can walk up walls.
Oh, hey, there they go. There they go. Problem solved. We're good.
Problem solved. Solution.
We are good. We are good.
I forgot about my shoes. Let's go.
Yes, okay. Let's
Wait,
go. Let's
wait.
just go. We can't
How-
stay here much longer. Let's at least walk
Yep, let's go.
direction. Let's go outside.
Walk and talk.
We are walking out the doors.
Okay, you've left. You've left the barn. Where are you going?
To a wall? Are
to
there
the
like,
wall.
Where are you?
Along the
What wall
wall?
are you going to?
is there like so further into the woods? If we keep on going back into the woods, is there another wall?
Would we
Probably.
know if there's like a circle? Okay, can we go to let's just go on the outskirts of the forest to where like the end of the wall would be if
We're just gonna keep on walking into the woods until we find a wall.
let's just get
Literally
lost in the woods. I don't want to get lost in the
whatever
woods.
direction Shane has stuff planned in.
You have keen mind. You won't
Yes.
get lost.
Oh shit, keyword. We will not get lost.
Well,
I have
if-
keen mind.
If you knew where you were going, you would not get lost.
If,
Well, like- They can backtrack.
But I can backtrack. If we get lost, I go other direction. Back same way. So yes.
also, if
It takes you about 30 minutes of walking through the woods very densely. At least at one point, someone's probably going to trip on a root. Probably Tup.
Oh, ouch!
Question.
Shit, that hurt.
That
as we're walking in the woods, Althea had a really long gown. She is trying to like hold it and carry it.
I teach you how to gird your loins.
Just
So I like help you
tie it
get
around.
your dress all tied up.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
After about half an hour of just struggling through these woods, you eventually find a 10-foot tall stone wall about a mile out.
Are there any
And there we
like,
go.
around?
Make a perception check.
17.
17. There is not a soul in sight.
Cool. I walk up the wall, drop a rope down. Is there like a spot I can like tie the rope to on top of the wall?
For fun, we'll say there's a column that's protrudes slightly higher.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna stand on the top of the wall and wait for everyone to climb up.
I'm gonna climb up the wall.
You hear the rope kind of just strain as you start climbing.
I hold it.
Sorry, I'm a very big carrying box. Sorry, my bad.
You do eventually make it up and over. I assume Alethea and JD also follow.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm just
one
gonna. I'll be the last one up, and since I have an 8 dex and a 9 strength, or an 8 dex and a 6 strength is what I actually have, I'll just tie the rope around myself and just let myself go up, be pulled up.
I will
because-
pull it. I will pull it. I will pull up. I will just pull up.
I was gonna say, I'd probably make you roll an athletics check to try and get up this wall.
Nope, I will help.
You just dumbwaiter him up. And
Lovely.
kind of flip him over the wall, drop him down, and you all are free of the wall. You are free of the confines of the estate.
Great.
Great. We go home.
Yep, we go back to the man himself.
The
Yeah.
man. What man? What man, Dee Dee?
Irvin. His name is Irvin. Irvin something.
The cat.
It starts with an H.
Erwin Hallithorn.
I only remember first name because Irwin is fairly common.
Yes, you guys
In
make
my
your way back
household.
to the Hallithorn estate.
Thank you.
Are
Oh,
let
as
in.
as we're walking back, like like in like past the woods and stuff like that, and we're walking, Althea goes and pulls from her bra the necklace she stole.
That is very pretty necklace. I like it. It is good.
So does she, the lady of the house.
Yes, but
At least,
why not wear pretty necklace?
Oh, before
there
I
was
forget, I'm
someone.
gonna dispel that magic mouth spell.
The poor man is still in there. He did nothing wrong. He was just working
He
a
was just
job.
trying to make a wage.
Oh no.
Man's just doing his job, and he got fucking beat upside the head with a mace.
He did.
Alright. You all make your way back to the Hadlavorn estate, are guided in and brought to the familiar waiting chamber. And eventually, in slightly more casual clothing, just a white shirt and some black pants, Captain Erwin Hallivorn comes into the room. Just looks at all of you. Oh, did you manage to be successful in your endeavors this evening?
Yes, I have
Right.
box.
Wonderful. And he goes over, grabs it.
What is in box?
If I remember correctly, I told you it was none of your concern.
Yes, but it was very heavy. I carried it all this way.
He holds it in one hand. It's just like,
I'm kidding. It wasn't heavy at all.
10 to
It
15
really
pounds.
wasn't. I have a strength of 19.
literally said it was going to be 10 to 15 pounds earlier.
Yeah, it's a 12 by 12 by 18 box. I wrote notes for once, as I do during most one-shots.
He just kind of looks at the box, puts it under his arm. Well, congratulations, good job. Your payment is in the chest.
Great.
Is the chest trapped?
Make an
Are we gonna
investigation check. He's leaving.
I'm
He
paranoid.
leaves.
He just walks out. He's like, I have my box. Goodbye.
Um,
Shit, we should have looked in bucks when we had chance.
23.
I told you.
23. It's not tracked. So it's still kind of sketchy.
Okay.
Hey, let's open bucks.
Open box.
There are 3 pouches, or 4 pouches, sorry. 3 pouches. One of them.
3?
What,
What
is this
the
gonna turn into a
fuck, man?
PvP?
It's the correct amount. It's just in a weird
This
denomination.
is combat. We all fight each other.
There's actually like 2 500 each. 2 of you just don't get sacks, unfortunately. No, there are 4 sacks in there.
Good money. I would like to do this again with you guys. You are quite a bunch.
You got a dump truck of this?
Why, thank you. I get that
Enough,
quite
you know.
often. I get that quite often. Thank you.
I just enjoy the fact that the term dump truck means something in this world.
It's here now. It's official slang for the cave.
It's stuck forever.
That's an Aeon's new swear word.
Dump truck.
Yes.
And with that,
Okay.
you guys take your payment and abscond into the evening, seeking to do whatever you so wish with it. And that's where we're going to end for tonight. So, let me make sure I have this keyed up and ready to go. Thank you all for watching. Remember, we have an art stream tomorrow, 4 p.m. Come watch Mini Paint and Chill. And come watch us on Friday for Over the Kalejaw Peaks. So, thank you very much for coming. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Goodbye, everyone.